I mean, like when he didn't shake your hand, did it put a little fire in your ass more to be like, well, now I'm really gonna fucking tool you up?
No, I had to kill him anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and I felt like especially in that fight, like I had to represent. I remember I was going down American Top Team, and like some of like the older guys like grabbed me aside and were like, yo, you gotta kill this motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
I was like, I know. And they were like, no, like he gets the red carpet rolling. I've been fighting for this for my whole life. I'm trying to get here. I still can't get in the UFC.
Right.
Like this dude just gets that treatment. So I felt like if I didn't give him like a goose egg, if I didn't like shut him out completely, if he landed like one punch on me, I would feel like I failed.
Real show, here we go. Real show, here we go. You know that it's gotta be that time, so this is what we chant. What keeps on getting them all amped in advance? Come on. You and I rocking out with Iron Man, FE. You get the general's point of view on top of Roger's rants. We're never tapping out, we're putting the most minutes in. You already know what that's about, you know that winners win. Crush whatever's on task, check the podcast. It's the champ and the tramp, let the bomb blast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Champ and the Tramp. Super excited today. We have a great guest in. We have the young assassin, the welterweight champ, Mickey Gall, in the house tonight. What's going on, Mickey?
What's up, my man? Happy to be here.
How are you, brother?
Happy to be here with you guys.
Jersey's own.
Jersey's own,
right,
yes.
Right.
Must we say.
Yeah, following Frankie's footsteps over here.
The guy that retired CM Punk before he even got started.
He had one more fight after.
I
kind of wish he didn't.
Yeah.
Nah,
I think he wished he didn't. It was not a good showing either time.
Yeah.
But, and I like the guy. He's a likable guy, but it kind of put you on the map, man, calling him out. You know, that was
100%.
That was the Dana White looking for a fight, right?
Yeah. It was at 2300 Arena. It was my pro debut
in Philly.
Yeah, and I remember. So I got a call. Like I had like two opponents fall out, and I got a call from Frankie Perez, who I was fighting for at that time, and he was like, I was like, oh man, here's another person falling out, and then he's like, hey, I got big news. Dana's gonna be at your fight. And I was like, I was like, Dana's not gonna be in my second regional fight, my third. I was like, I'm gonna make something happen now. So I was like, that dude CM Punk's in the UFC, huh? And I was cocky enough. I was like, I could swim there. I could do my thing. So I called him out, and I got that, and then it all worked. I was throwing a Hail Mary. I didn't think anything was actually gonna happen with me.
Well, you had one fight before, right? They gave you a fight before CM Punk?
Yeah. I fought this dude Mike Jackson, who then Punk fought after I fought him. I beat Punk in like 45.
Wasn't CM Punk supposed to fight him, and then
he did fight
CM Punk got hurt? No, but CM Punk got hurt. Then you fought the guy. Is that how it worked?
So it was kind of weird. They were like, if you beat this guy, you can fight CM Punk.
Okay.
So they wanted to, I think, kind of like build me a little bit, show me off like once or twice. I beat that dude quick, like 45 seconds.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then
choked him out, right?
Yeah, I dropped him first punch. I threw and choked him. It was a quick one. And then CM Punk got hurt, so then I had to like wait through the summer, and I fought him in September. Yeah. It worked out, man. Nowhere I'd rather be. Nowhere I'd rather be. I love it.
Guy had a lot of hype. I mean, other than Brock Lesnar, the crossover from the wrestling world, he brought a lot of hype behind him.
How was it when you were fighting him? Like as far as social media presence, he has such a big following. Were you getting heat from people online, I mean, most MMA journalists kind of, I guess, assume. Well, we didn't know how he was going to be. Everyone kind of suspected.
I feel like I was getting more love then. Like everyone wanted to see me like beat him because he was a famous guy, and like I was the nobody kid from Jersey. They were like, so everyone's rooting for me. After that fight, I called out Sage Northcutt.
Yes.
Right. And then everyone wanted to see me kick that dude's ass.
Yeah.
And then once I kicked that dude's ass, they're like, all right, now you're getting a little too much.
If I remember right, it was something like, I really want to punch the spikes off that guy's head.
I came in hot. Yeah.
Well, you know, they can't give you too much love. You know that. Come on.
Yeah, you got to even out. Once you start getting a little something, then they're like, nah.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not hating on that guy at all. To be that young and be in the UFC and doing his thing, I mean, that says a lot. I mean, I think you were like 24, 25 when you fought him. He was only 20. That says a lot, but he is a little dorky. He is a little dorky. He is.
Yeah, man. He's just a kid.
Not
silly kid.
I mean, he's fucking homeschooled. I think that's the problem, right?
He got a sister that fights, I think, doesn't he?
Yeah. Dude, listen. Whatever. Fuck it.
Go ahead. Tell the story.
I'll say Eddie was like, bro, he did a signing with him, and he's just like, and he's not really talking shit about him. He's just like, bro, he's genuinely the nicest guy I ever
He's like
meet.
a puppy dog.
Yeah, he's like, people are coming up and like, hey, like I'll say, there's a guy say his name. What's your name? Oh, cool, man. What color you want your signature in? Blue. Oh, it's my favorite color, man. He's like, it's like fucking crazy. I'm like, how could you be on
like super
like
enthusiastic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool color, man.
That's swell.
Yeah,
Like a Brady
swell.
Bunch kid.
different dude. But, he's an athlete and a half.
Yeah, he is.
How about that
Genetic
fight when
freak.
he fought Cosmo Alexander though?
Dude, the broken jaw, you mean?
bueno.
Yeah, broke his whole face.
Break the face, yeah.
What do you guys think that's about?
What, the face breaking?
Yeah,
I broke my face 3 times.
Did you?
Yeah.
No shit.
My first fight ever, I broke my face. My first, mixed martial arts fight, I broke my face.
The way he went down in that, you knew something. You knew he was done immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I hadn't seen anything like that since Cyborg took that knee to the forehead. Remember that?
Oh yeah, Venom Page.
Oh,
Dude.
that's
Cracked
Cyborg.
his
No,
skull.
that was that
It was
Cyborg?
Venom Page,
The Cyborg dude.
Yeah,
dude
the guy.
Cyborg, right?
Yeah.
Cyborg's
Was that her?
last name?
That was
That's
her
her
ex-husband,
ex,
though, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Bro, that crushed his whole
Dude,
cage.
he could have died.
Crazy.
He legitimately, that could have been a death
Yeah.
in the UFC, not UFC, but in MMA.
What was that? Bellator, I think, right?
Bellator, yeah.
That was
Bellator, correct.
MVP. Yeah.
Yeah, so I heard people saying that Sage was like getting steroids in like his applesauce and Cheerios as a kid. Like that's why he's bodied up.
He looks the
like
part.
that.
I mean, I don't
that's
wanna
why
say
people
that,
said
but
maybe
he looks the
overgrown his face and shit.
Yeah, and it breaks like that.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I'm no scientist.
Yeah,
oh,
I don't know.
really? There's a
because
theory
it makes you
out
like
there.
overgrow
like,
shit.
okay,
And
okay,
his plates
yeah.
weren't right.
I think that's
so-
growth that does that, though. That's not so much not the typical
I
steroids.
mean,
like
who knows what? I don't know about
I
that
think
shit.
growth
We
is
got
what-
you solid.
Roger would know more than us, I'll tell you.
yeah, it makes
We'll defer to you
makes
on this.
any muscle grow. It makes even your heart grow, but it also your bone structure can extend it. Like you said, the extended jaw.
Yeah.
Bodybuilders
That's
always
Dude,
have that
he's
very
just bodied
pronounced
up,
jaw.
like,
yeah.
looking
Don't
like a
growth people,
superhero.
they say they got the growth gut. Their gut kind of sticks
Yeah,
out.
as you get older in life and you do a lot of it, I think that's
Your
a lot
elbows,
of
too. They
buildup,
say your
yeah.
elbows kind of like grow out a little
Really?
bit. Yeah.
I'd take that. That'd be
You
cool.
guys want to see the belly? You want to see the belly?
Dude, some like bodybuilders, they gotta take crazy amount of growth.
Yeah, crazy amounts of everything.
You ever see their hands? Their hands are like fucking thick like that.
Yep.
Bodybuilders.
The amount
Wow.
of stuff those guys
Yeah.
take is insane.
That can't be good for you.
Nah. But I mean, shit, you got one life to live.
Right.
I get it too,
yeah.
right? Might as well rev it to the.
I don't
be
know.
the fucking superhero.
I want to fucking wash my back and shit though. You know what I'm saying? You guys
True.
can't even wash their own back.
But if that's your gig, if that's your thing,
Oh,
I mean,
if
it
you think,
takes,
dude,
it takes full dedication.
Oh,
you know?
100%. Dude, that might be the most disciplined sport there is.
Hey, you gotta give it-
constantly.
Yeah.
That's like a
possibly.
24. I mean, we're pretty disciplined too because we got to watch how we eat for weight.
Right.
They got to do it way out, like 4 months out. They're fucking dieting, right?
Yeah, but I think that probably of all the sports, bodybuilding is the one that you put the most effort in. You get the least like reward and the least hype behind it. There's not. I mean, you only know a couple names. In
I know. Like
bodybuilding,
when
right?
Flex Lewis, he was like a 4-time 212 champ.
Yeah.
He was getting paid like a fraction of what the open weight was getting.
Yeah.
You know.
Shout out to Christian Coronado. I think you know Christian.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He just
Then he
took,
did
I
something.
think he just took 6th place in the Nationals in Florida this weekend. I
that's
think.
what's up.
Yeah. So yeah.
So, jiu-jitsu was your first martial arts you got into?
Yeah. So I grew up like playing all the sports, and then I did a little boxing when I was younger. Like I love like football. Like I loved hitting, doing all that shit. And I started doing jiu-jitsu when I was 16 with David Adib.
Oh, yeah,
That's who I'm
yeah,
still
yeah.
with. That's my guy.
Right. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a second father to me.
That's
my
great.
man. Yeah.
And you're right. Do you live close to him?
Yeah, my house is like 4 or 5 minutes from the gym.
Oh,
I moved right
perfect.
over there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm there almost every day.
Does he corner you?
Yeah,
All that stuff.
every fight. Yeah.
And who do you work with striking?
Sean Diggs. I go all over the place. I'm going back to Cali. Go train with Joe Schilling again. I love Schilling.
Yeah, he's a man.
That's
dude.
like that's
He's
a big
man,
bro of
bro.
mine.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
we have a lot of fun.
I'm just a fan of him. I don't really know. I met him a couple times, but I'm just a fan of him, bro.
Bro, he's
You know?
he's one of my favorite people in the whole world. He's like one of the most confrontational people you ever meet.
Yeah.
Bro, he cursed an old lady out at a Renaissance fair.
Tell the story. We got to hear
like,
that story.
well, Joe doesn't take shit off anyone,
Right.
right? And he was like smoking a cigarette, and the lady's like telling him what to do, and he's like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Yeah.
Bro, I've seen him blow up so many times. He's the fucking man.
That's
Dude,
Bro,
it's
he's
the
the
dude that
best.
smokes cigarettes in between his fucking Thai fights. and
That's
shit.
crazy,
Dude,
dude.
we'll go
I
to
know
the
who he
gym,
is, but
we'll
Yeah,
smoke
yeah.
a cigarette, we'll go for a run, come back, smoke a cigarette, go train, do a little like jiu-jitsu, smoke a cigarette,
That's
do some
crazy.
Muay Thai, smoke a cigarette.
You would not think you could be an elite and do that. You just
Dude,
wouldn't think.
he's elite.
You would not
elite
think
as
that.
they come.
Mhm.
Probably him and Kevin Ross, best like American Muay Thai guys ever.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been training with Dorian Price too.
Oh
yeah, you know Dorian?
yeah, I know him very well.
So I had him staying in my house for the past like over all summer.
My teammate fought Dorian. Chris Ligori fought Dorian Price way back, bro, 2007 maybe 2008.
Well, you've been training with Matt Brown. Chris Ligori also fought and beat Matt Brown back in the day.
Yeah. I'm going out to see him next month.
Chris didn't fight him. Who fought him? Jose fought him.
No, Chris fought.
No, Chris fought Matt Brown, but this other guy, Dorian Price.
Yeah.
Jose Rodriguez. I don't know if you know his old names.
No, I know Ligori. I know that name. Yeah. Dude, Brown. So Brown's fighting Condit, who I was supposed to fight Condit last year.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, remember Condit had an injury, right? He's kind of injury prone. I was a super fan of Condit. He hasn't looked great in his last couple outings.
His last one, though, he looked pretty good, right?
Did he? Who was the last fight? Maybe I forget.
Court McGee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, with the beard. Yeah.
Court's a tough bastard, too. Dude,
they don't get much tougher than him.
Right.
For real. He's tough as fuck.
He is.
Yeah.
He's had some epic fights. I mean, he's a legendary status. So if you got that fight, that's another one. You know what I mean?
That's one I want. Yeah, that would have been a good one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And your last fight was
Perry.
Yeah, Mike Perry, right?
How was getting ready for that?
He's just a bruiser.
This was during the pandemic, though, right?
Yeah.
So
polish up a lot on your striking for that one.
Yeah. I mean, I was doing a lot of that.
He's going to push forward that whole fight. I mean, he did.
He's a big boy too for that weight, huh?
I don't know. I mean, he just missed weight. He just missed. He fought last weekend
by
and
4
missed.
pounds.
Yeah, I would have taken that 30, 40K off. You could have missed weight from my fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't think he didn't look so good this one.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tim Means fought him great.
He did. Yeah.
Quick
he's a tough guy too, man. He's been around for a minute. Tim Means, you know.
Yeah. I felt great in the first round with him. Like everything was like slow motion. And I got tired. I got tired, and I gotta get on some Frankie Edgar shit, man. Seriously, I got stuff. I'm working at it.
There you go. That's all you can do, man.
Yeah, what do you every time?
Yeah, of course.
What do you walk around at weight wise?
Like between 90 and 200.
See, told you. This guy don't want to believe.
He said most guys are 30 pounds over, and I was like, geez, that seems like a lot. Because he's not.
No,
at 155, he had to eat a sandwich to make.
But I'm like 20 pounds over now.
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah.
Shit.
How do you like 35?
It fits me. You know. I feel good. I feel everything feels the same, bro. When you get out there and fight, you know, the guys. I guess this time, this is the first time I fought someone I was taller than him, probably. You know, maybe Chad Mendez and Uriah. I think were the only guys that were.
That's crazy.
Right, everyone else is fucking tall.
So me, I'm gonna normally beat the taller guy. Like I was only not the taller guy like once or twice.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the two body types. Either you're shorter and like gonna be like stronger and stockier, or you're gonna be taller and thinner.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
If you fought him, it would be like fighting Max Holloway again. I feel like you guys are about the same size. Max is
tall.
Yeah. How tall are you though?
6'2".
Yeah, Max is like 5'11".
He's not quite there, but I remember seeing him at like my first UFC fight. I'm like, damn,
but 6'2", that's big for That's big for a welterweight. I mean, for any weight, 6'2".
It's a beat, man.
What is a beat? 6'2".
Is it really?
Yeah.
I like that too. I like that too.
I'm training with his brothers here now. His brother's just turned 19, bro. Fucking killer too.
Is he a killer?
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah.
Does he look like Abe Lincoln too?
He's gonna. He's gonna.
You know what's next for you?
Nothing. No, I don't know yet. I'm looking probably around February.
Okay.
I just got back from Colombia. Well, it's been 2 months now. I got a bunch of stem cells down there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I want to hear about that.
Yeah. I got hit up everywhere. My neck for some herniations in my neck, like bulge disc, I guess. You know.
Okay.
My shoulder, I have arthritis and a torn rotator cuff and a torn labrum a little bit in my shoulder. For years, you know.
Dude, you are the bionic man, bro.
Yeah,
man. I commend the way you like do all that shit. Like all the shit you've had. Like that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to stay in it.
That's smart,
you know?
dude. Yeah. I'm starting to get to that point now.
Yeah,
like
you
we were
got
talking about before.
I'll tell you what. That's one thing I could say is try to take care of your body now. I mean, you're young now, and you probably feel great, but take care of your body now. I would always like, even my thing, like even in college, everyone would go into the training room. And I'd be like, yo, I don't want to go in the you go in that training room, it's like a disease, and you're always getting taped up, this and that. Like, I'm never a dude that has pads on or taped up. Like, I just get after it. But I realized, like, now, as I get older, bro, I warm up like crazy. I stretch. I go fucking get ART. I get stretched out once a week. I go get a massage. Like, you got to start taking care of that.
I'm going to have to get on that regimen.
Yeah.
The other thing you didn't mention that you're a big proponent of and you're always in is the steam or the sauna.
Yeah, I literally do sauna almost every day. Yeah. Every day. I love it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I hear that's good for you.
It's fucking hard. It's honestly it's good for recovery. A lot of people think ice is good. Ice is good too, but I think heat is fucking shit, man.
Is it infrared or just like a normal?
I have one outside. It's like with the rocks and shit. That one gets like super hot. It's like 220, 230 if I want. I keep it like 190, usually 200.
Nice.
And then I have one inside. There's more. Wife goes in more. That's the one that's infrared. That gets up like 165.
What do you usually I go like. You like the outside one?
I like to suffer a little bit, so I go on the hot one. But I'll do both. Like yesterday, I went fucking 30. I went 35 minutes. No, 40 minutes straight in the hot one. Which I mean, that's like a fucking pretty long time for me.
Rough.
I went 40 minutes in there. And
I do that
much
like, in the infrared and still feel like I did something.
And then I went 20 in the infrared. So I put like an hour in.
Damn.
I'm getting addicted to it now.
Paulo Costa's over there now.
Yeah, he was out there. Yeah, Anthony Pettis was out there.
All the big names.
Dillashaw was out there.
You talking about in Colombia?
Yeah, it's this place called BioAccelerator.
That's
where I was at. Yeah.
Okay.
But I even got my hands. I got my hips.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. It was. It definitely didn't feel.
Did like the UFC like send you on this?
No,
no.
Like
something you've like found on your own.
Yeah, I found on my own.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like honestly, I'll be straight up. Like I'm okay. I haven't really felt the effects of it. They take 3 months to 6 months. I'm 2 months in, so.
I remember
I'm training.
Ken Shamrock talk about it. Like he couldn't
he
lift
went
his hands
there too,
over here,
yeah.
and then he could bring it.
Right.
Like he had tremendous benefits.
Benefits, yeah. I mean, I'm just impatient. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm trying to get at it already, but I'm hearing only good things about it. You know?
Yeah, it's fucked up when you're like a fighter and you don't have a fight.
Yeah,
I'm like what like because every day you see someone, they're like, hey, so what's up, Mick? When's the next fight?
When's the next fight?
Frankie, when's the next fight?
Yeah,
and you're like, I only have. It's like you only have one for 8 weeks at a time.
Yeah, and you're always like,
and then you don't.
Nothing booked, but it's looking like this month. You know, it's always the same fucking story.
You give them some bullshit. You're like, know, next couple months for sure, bro, for sure. Yeah.
Well, there are guys that are always campaigning sometimes too, but you're not. You've never really been that guy that are just.
No, well, people, they're smart. It's smart. I'm not that guy. It's not who I am. But it's good to keep your name in the news. Like I think Connor's the best at that.
No question.
Fucking tweeting like during fights, during a big fight.
Yeah.
You know, like always keeping himself
a lot
in
of
the
energy, man.
In the news cycle. Yeah, I'm not. It's not for me. It's not for me. You know, some people are into it, and some people are good at it. You know,
I see. What's his name? Who was calling you out? He just got a fight. He just got picked for a fight. The young kid with the beard that just had the win. What the hell was his name? Was calling you out.
Huh?
Hang on. I sent it to you the other day.
Tall, skinny kid.
Yeah. What's his name?
Sandhagen.
He got a fight.
Yeah, I sent it to you, didn't I? I thought
No.
You sure?
Who's he fighting?
No, I'm pretty sure, bro.
I could have swore.
No, I don't think so.
Keep talking.
I was just saying, I gotta. If I know you got like.
I think that's definitely a fight that could happen though. Me and him,
for
but,
sure.
You know,
for sure.
But
For
I
sure.
don't think I didn't see he's fighting.
Okay, I could be wrong.
Yeah,
Maybe
you probably are. It's all right.
probably
Hey,
am.
it's
I'm
happened
wrong.
before.
Listen,
It's happened
listen,
before.
been
That's
wrong a
good.
lot,
You got
pal.
those tall ass the beat boys down
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
That'd
exactly.
be
Yeah,
good work.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? That's be perfect.
Hell yeah. They're
Yeah, apparently I am wrong.
we got a bunch now. Timur Valiev, he's another dude that's been training with us for a while. He's in the UFC. This kid Magomed.
Nice.
And then he's fighting in Bellator next month. And then this kid Askarov.
These names sound like jokes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's number 3 right now, 125. He's tough, man. Good
Nice.
jiu-jitsu, good wrestling.
Yeah, you guys got a great crew, like the lower weight guys
we do.
down
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely.
It's been fun.
Probably one of the best in the world. I said,
Yeah,
right? Like alpha male used to be like that, like kind of like the
little
smaller
guy.
guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
When everyone's in, we definitely got a good squad. You know, plus Cody comes out.
Right.
Lance
Yeah, I've
Palmer
been seeing
comes
he's
out.
been down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great crew. That's a dope crew.
It's not all under one roof, though. You travel in Jersey, right? I mean, obviously.
I mean, for the most part, we train at Nick's. You know, Catone's.
Mhm.
His
Yeah, I've been down
facilities.
there a bunch,
His facilities. You know, beautiful, man.
Yeah, love
and
Nick.
then, Nick's a great guy. And then at Ricardo's, you know, it's kind of where I do my jiu-jitsu. Ricardo Almeida.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. So now you're a black belt though now, right?
Yeah. Got my professor stripes.
Yeah.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Nice.
You know what I'm
Nice.
saying?
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Coming in, your first fight, I thought you were a black belt right out the gate.
Nah,
no?
I was brown. I was brown for like a while.
Okay.
Probably like my first year or two in the UFC, but I had good jiu-jitsu. Like David Deeves, he's really good. He's like right from the source, like Hoyler Gracie, Hickson Gracie, like came up with those guys.
The originals, yeah.
Yeah.
Old school, baby.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He was hit Matt Serra, his first day of jiu-jitsu. He partnered with David at like a seminar somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Sarah always tells that story.
Yeah?
So he loves
cool.
David.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Matty's great, man.
Dude, he's a great.
Yeah.
That's a real motherfucker too.
Oh yeah.
Matt's great. Yeah.
Super solid. We got to get him down here one day.
Who is it?
Matt Serra.
Mm.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I heard you guys saying you're trying to get Joey Diaz in here soon.
Yeah. I've been in
love
contact
Joey.
with him. Yeah, he's the man. I talked to him. I'm kind of friendly with him, I guess.
Yeah,
he lives down here now.
I know he's in
Jersey.
right around here.
Yeah.
He's the man. I did his podcast a bunch.
Did
in
you?
LA, when I
Yeah.
was training in LA with him.
Yeah.
Dude, I love him. He's the best. You get like a call from him. He's like, "What's up, cocksucker?"
Yeah.
He's like so sweet. Like he's like, you know what I mean? He's like, "I love you, brother." I'm like,
Well,
it means so much more coming from you.
Yeah, dude. He loves Jersey too. You know.
Hell yeah.
And he performed at Vinny's Comedy Club in Point Pleasant.
I've never been, but I've heard of it.
I have never been. It's been open 10 years. I didn't even know I was there.
I've been there. Yeah. It's a nice spot.
There was two other comedians there too. Pretty funny, but he fucking killed it.
Was Lewis there? Was Lewis one of the guys there? Gomez?
No.
He's a comedian.
Yeah, I know who he is too. Yeah.
And he's fighting Jason Ellis.
That's right.
He's been training in my gym for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lives in Jersey now.
Yeah,
too,
just
right?
moved.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
wow,
It's
that's
fun.
great, dude.
Yeah, we're learning him up.
That's
He's doing
awesome.
good though.
Ellis fought a bunch though, right?
I know.
Yeah,
It's everyone thinks Lewis can get his ass kicked, but I don't think so.
He got some ability.
Yeah, he's got some hands. Like he's figuring it out. He's
Okay.
figuring it out. We're learning him up quick. Getting him with
That's
the jiu-jitsu, everything.
Oh, it's
And
an
a
MMA
well-rounded-
fight. MMA fight.
MMA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Pro rules.
Dude, that's great, bro. Where is it gonna be on?
I guess it's gonna be. I guess Ellis does like these shows,
Oh yeah.
and it's gonna be like the main event of that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
so you
It's
gotta let
gonna
me
be like
know.
pay-per-view or
That'd be
something.
good to see.
Yeah.
He's funny to that Gomez guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He's good people.
Yeah, Legion of Skank.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Dude, they're
you
so.
You ever hear of him?
Yeah.
Who's the big dude?
Big J.
Big J Okerson. Yeah, he's
that might be
great.
my favorite comedian,
Yeah,
bro.
he's great,
I love
man.
him.
Yeah. Before all this went down, actually, we were at the Gotham Comedy Club, and I ran into him. I think Gotham, right? Is it Gotham? Which
That's
one?
definitely one of them.
Yeah.
I've
What's the other
heard of
one?
that one before.
Cellar is one of the Cellars.
Cellar?
Maybe
Yeah,
it's a
there's like
Cellar.
the
I think.
Cellar.
Yeah.
Caroline's out there. There's
Yeah.
a bunch of places.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of fights that's about to happen, I got to ask you about this. Tyson and Roy Jones.
Yeah, that's this weekend. That's right.
Fuck, man.
Okay, would you see the fucking rules though?
So
2
I
minute
didn't
rounds,
see
right?
it. I didn't see
No.
them all. No.
It's crazy. Okay, knockdowns are not allowed.
Wait,
Going for
knockdown?
knockouts. Going for knockouts. Now, going for knockouts is not
What?
allowed. Like, how can you determine?
They're gonna enforce
Tyson
that.
fight
Yeah.
with it.
I hope they don't enforce that shit.
Now, if there's no winner, there's gonna be no winner. It's 2 8-minute rounds, or no, 8 2-minute rounds. If someone gets a cut,
Who's
it's
making
over.
these rules?
I don't know.
Yeah, but
I
you
just-
said
I
you
don't think
you
either of them
saw
are down
them
with that.
interview, and you said I guarantee they're going.
Yeah, no,
all
I
in.
don't. No fucking way. Hell
They-
no,
they
bro.
got
They
it,
both
right?
want to win.
Right.
I see Roy. You see Tyson. You know who Tyson is.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
no question.
And you see Roy Jones fucking ripping the fucking pads like with his with his jab or fucking right hand. There's no way
Still
he's
so quick.
Yeah, there's no way he's gonna speed a jab by fucking Tyson. Tyson's not gonna try to knock him the fuck
Yeah,
out.
there's
you
no
know?
way.
Hell no.
There's no way.
Who you guys got?
Jeez.
I
man.
think Tyson.
I was gonna say
think
Tyson. He
you
looks
know?
really good. He
Especially
looks,
2-minute rounds kind of
shape.
favors his
Yep.
his style.
for most of his career, he was the bigger guy too. Roy's coming up, right?
Roy's been a
He
little
is.
more active,
But
which
Roy
could
fought
be.
in
Right.
2018, right?
Right.
Yeah.
As recent as 2018. And
Yeah.
I think Tyson fought since 2005, so that's 15 years.
No question. In their prime, though, Tyson had more knockout power. There's no question.
Well,
about
yeah,
that.
they're different,
Yeah,
Roy was
Roy's a
probably
different animal though.
Yeah.
He's like they're so different.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Roy's like so much athleticism, but Tyson's like that power.
Yeah.
You know what
But
I mean?
Tyson looks fast, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wonder, Roy Jones, he still looks fast, but he definitely ain't as fast as he used to be. You know what I mean?
Correct.
And that's what he was so good, because he was just so much faster than
His
everyone
game
else.
was a lot based on that
His
speed and that
athleticism. Yeah,
athleticism.
yeah.
and
I
what
hope
he's
that's
average.
not a letdown, man. I hope that's not like a Tito versus Chuck. I hope that was such a
Ooh,
letdown.
that one hurt.
Dude, I couldn't even. It was
fuck,
painful
man.
to watch.
That was tough.
Tito looked good, but Chuck looked like he
Yeah,
just
but I was
didn't
an
even show.
Iceman,
Chuck looked like he
dude.
showed it.
Yeah,
You know
dude.
what
Just
I mean?
didn't even show up. He could have called that one in. You know?
Not to
Tito.
be weird, but like growing up, like I liked the Iceman,
Yeah.
and then I liked Frankie Edgar and the Miller brothers.
Oh,
I like the Jersey
yeah,
dudes, and the
yeah,
one
yeah.
person I went out of Jersey for was the Iceman. So
I
that
just-
one fucking
there you go.
hurt.
I just started following Jim Miller maybe a couple months ago. On
He's
Instagram.
great,
He's
bro.
an interesting
He's
dude,
great,
man. I
yeah.
like that guy.
It's so funny because I've known Jim for a long time, trained
You
with him
guys
for
fought way back
Yeah,
in
we
the day.
fought fucking 2000
Pre-UFC, yeah.
2006 we fought,
Wow.
and yeah, he's super good dude. But he's like, it's funny because he's quiet. You get him in the gym, he's fucking quiet, and then on social media, he's this
He's-
fucking
yeah, he
personality.
really
I'm
is,
like,
yeah.
Where'd this come from?
He's
Yeah.
like a man's man on
Yeah,
there. He's always
yeah.
shooting deer and
Hell yeah.
fixing shit.
It's
and-
so funny, because you think of Jersey, When people think of Jersey, they don't think of Jim Miller.
No,
not at all.
They're those like country boys.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of everything in Jersey. You got the shore.
Yeah,
You really do. People don't realize that.
Yeah, you do.
You go down
everything.
south and
Cities.
you can go right to Tuckerton.
got
It's
God's
like you went
country.
back to Maine. You know,
God's country.
Yeah. I like came up training with Jim and Dan. I would train at AMA Fight Club.
Oh yeah. I trained up there quite a few times. Back in the day.
That was a spot, man.
That was great,
shame
man.
That place.
We used to go up on Sundays. They had great Sunday practices.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would be like, I was Dan's one of Dan's main guys for like. Man, he would kick my ass with love a lot. Like that dude is the man. Yeah, Dan
great.
is such a
he didn't have the career though. Jim did, right? Jim had a much
He's
more
supposed to have
extensive
a
career.
solid. He had good. He won a lot of fights in UFC. I mean, he had some good performances.
He fought like the who's who of '85.
Yeah,
Like he
he
lost
did.
decisions like to like Marquardt, Sonnen,
Right.
Maya, Husamar Palhares.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
okay.
dude. Yeah.
Michael Bisping.
Big names,
like, all
okay.
those dudes right in a row.
Like he was
So
in
like,
the fights too.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's
Okay.
legit. He was
Yeah.
legit.
Yeah, big
Dan's
names.
great.
I guess I didn't realize. Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at his record, you're like, damn, like
Wow.
like he fought. Yeah, he fought.
Speaking
the
of
who's who.
records, I was doing a little research on you. Obviously, you started out in the grappling world, man. You went up against Gordon Ryan
Yeah.
back in the day, like 2014, 15, something like that.
Yeah.
That guy's a savage now.
Yeah,
but
Gordon's doing well for himself.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that kid.
Yeah.
I'm happy for all the.
He
all
looked
the
like a
success
kid. I
he's
watched
having.
it, and I was like, geez, that doesn't even look like Gordon. I mean, the weight difference. Obviously,
he put on a little
jumped
something.
on a little gear there, but
Put on a little bit of weight. But yeah, we had a good little.
it was a
match.
draw, right? Was that?
Yeah, no, I think he beat me on points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a Naga.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
back in the day.
yeah.
But yeah, we were in the scene, like coming up in the jiu-jitsu scene together. I was doing jiu-jitsu knowing I wanted to do MMA, but I would do like I probably did about 100 jiu-jitsu competitions, like trying to just like step my shit up. Like I wish I wrestled as a kid. I only wrestled my senior year. That was after I got into this
Jiu-jitsu,
stuff.
yeah.
But I was playing football my whole life.
Tell Mickey the Corey Anderson story about wrestling.
Oh, but yeah, Corey. I was coming home from a tournament with my kids, and I was at my father-in-law's house. Corey was over there, and he's like, "Hey kids, how'd you do today?" You know, and my one kid's like, "Oh, I took second," and my other kid don't say nothing. My other kid said, "Good." He's like, "Good. What'd you do? Would you 1-1, 2-1?" I'm like, "We didn't win the match today, Corey." He's like, "It's all right." He's like, "When I was your age, I didn't win a match till I was in 10th grade." I'm like, "What?" So, dude, my son was like third grade. I'm like, "You didn't win a match from 3rd grade to 10th grade?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Holy
Really?
fuck!"
Yeah. Look at him now.
One match,
Look
and
at
now
him
look
now.
at this dude. He ends up being a national runner-up in in college, and then fucking
Probably gonna be the Bellator champ.
yeah.
Nobody
Dude, that's
works
pretty
harder
cool.
than that guy.
Yeah.
I follow him
He
obviously
puts
on
a
Instagram.
lot of work in.
He's
yeah.
in his old barn every day doing something, bro. He's training every day.
Yeah.
If he's not at the gym, he's
It's
in his
too
barn
cheap to
training.
fucking pay for a gym membership.
We love you, Cor. We love you. Yeah.
All love.
How do you think you'd match up now with Gordon? I mean, there's got to be
in a fight.
not in MMA. Do you think? Like we had like Nicky Rodriguez in too, and we asked him like, would you cross over? And he's like, I don't think I want to get punched in the face, man. He's like, I don't think I want to do it.
I don't think
you know?
Gordon should either. Like,
Well, he's
Why-
on
he's
top.
got
He's
his
making
thing.
bank, bro. Why would he?
Why,
you
like
know?
just like when like they're like Jordan Burroughs, they were talking about Jordan Burroughs. I'm like, nah, don't just stay, bro.
Yeah,
Be
do
the
your
man.
thing.
You're the
Right.
man in your world,
Right.
man. Like build that up, you know.
If he's getting paid the way he is, which Gordon definitely is, why would you need to do it?
Yeah,
you know?
no way.
If you got something to
He
prove, but
moved-
there are
he just-
guys.
he-
CM Punk didn't have nothing to prove. Not that he's he was.
No,
a
well, he
faker.
had obviously he had something to prove to himself.
Right.
There's no.
Right.
That's the only
There's
reason he
guys
was doing
that
it.
do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he didn't need it.
Right.
He didn't need it.
the
That was for
milli he
him.
made,
That
but-
had to be for him. I mean, I imagine had to be for him. You
Yeah.
know? Unless he was a glutton for punishment or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
maybe.
Fuck.
Maybe.
I give that guy props because he was definitely making money. He had a huge following. He was the who's who in the wrestling world, and not only did he do it once and not look good and didn't have a great showing, he came back again, bro, and he didn't look good. So you got to give him props for
Hey, he gave it
training.
effort. He gave effort. Right?
I just saw him
You know
this
what I mean?
weekend.
Did
at
you?
CFFC fights.
That's
No
right.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's commentating, right?
Yeah, he commentates for them. He was cool.
Oh shit, yeah.
He's cool. Yeah.
You humbled him a little bit. I noticed he didn't shake your hand when you guys did the walkouts. I watched
know.
it again today. I was
That's
like,
right.
You put your hand out and he didn't shake it. I was
I'll
like,
tell you.
Make
I'll
me
tell you.
look
Listen,
stupid,
yeah.
I like CM Punk. Every interaction I had with him has been great. He's been a gentleman. He's a nice guy. I don't want talk shit. But I remember when he walked. Were you his first fight?
I was his first fight. Yeah.
He walked out, bro. That walkout was like he was like fucking
yelling at the crowd. And,
I'm like, dude. I'm like, bro, come on, man.
about to get real in here.
Like, dude, come on. What are you doing? Like, I feel like he's playing a game. Like, this ain't fucking WWE anymore, man.
right.
You don't have to act no more. Just get out there and perform.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he brought the energy.
Yeah.
Definitely brought the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit,
You get this guy doesn't get emotionally invested at all. Do you get emotionally invested at all in your fights? I mean, like when he didn't shake your hand, did it put a little fire in your ass more to be like, well, now I'm really gonna fucking tool you up?
No, I had to kill him anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
Like, and I felt like especially in that fight, like I had to represent. I remember I was going down American Top Team, and like some of like the older guys like grabbed me aside and were like, "Yo, you gotta kill this motherfucker."
Right.
I was like, I know. And they were like, no, like he gets the red carpet rolling. I've been fighting for this for my whole life. I'm trying to get here. I still can't get in the UFC.
Right.
Like this dude just gets that treatment. So I felt like if I didn't give him like a goose egg, if I didn't like shut him out completely, if he landed like one punch on me, I would feel like I failed.
Right.
Like if he reversed position one time, if he did anything positive. You know what I mean? And people were like, "Yo, you should have beat him for 15 minutes." I was like, "I was just trying to get it done."
Don't ever do that. Don't do that.
No, hell no.
Get out, get the fuck out.
The only guy I know that can like do that with authority and like probably say he's gonna do it is Khabib, bro. That guy, he could just, I'm gonna beat you for another 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Just
but nobody wants to do that, bro. Hey,
no, you want to get in out. Yeah, you don't get paid by the hour. Man.
Right.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think? Since you're definitely a grappler. I mean, obviously we're everything. You know, now we do this, but you're grappling at heart. Well, how do you feel grappling or jiu-jitsu in particular is in the UFC now, or in MMA and nowadays compared to maybe in the past?
I think everyone's. I think the sport, like you see it evolving so fast. Like everyone's getting learnt up on everything. You know what I mean? Like everyone, you gotta be like you gotta be world class jiu-jitsu. You gotta be world class Muay Thai. You gotta be world class box. You know everything. Right? You gotta be world class wrestling.
I agree. You definitely do. You want to be the best of the best. You gotta be well rounded. You know, George St. Pierre, he kind of showed that early on. You know, he could do a little bit of everything. But I just feel like that. Like sometimes it's almost like jiu-jitsu is going away from our sport, though, in a sense.
I'd agree.
I'd agree. The anti-jiu-jitsu, like, and some of these kids, they don't have like the little like how to reclaim half guard and then reclaim guard, you know, or defend the mount. Some people, like some of the best fighters in the world, don't know how to do those things.
Yes.
You know, and that's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
You mentioned George. I know you're talking about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but you mentioned George. George had no pedigree at all in wrestling, correct? He didn't even wrestle.
No, but he trained. He became, you know,
he became one of the best takedown guys ever.
The best, probably the best. You know.
That's one. I think I got a GSP shirt on right here. That's one of those guys that give me hope. You know what I mean? For not wrestling my whole life.
Yeah,
and shit. Like, I'm like, I know if I just, you know what I mean?
Bro, some of these Russian guys are fucking Marlon Moraes, dude. Fucking, that's the hardest guy to wrestle, bro. He never wrestled in his life. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, you get good at a couple moves. That's the thing. It's like finding your spots and funneling the fight to where you're best.
Right.
Where you're one of the best in the world.
And it's not, you know, you wrestle a guy in a wrestling match, most likely, but you wrestle him in an MMA. It's a little bit of a different, turns to a little bit of a different sport. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, to what you said though with the like people not knowing jiu-jitsu, you'd be surprised like how much people suck.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? Like you'd be surprised. Like, you'd think like everyone would know all this stuff, but even like super famous guys that you know, you just be surprised.
Yeah,
for
sure. And you and sometimes they're so dominant in one area that you don't get to see that weak spot.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone ever exposes it, they're in trouble.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's become definitely more like it's more like striking, and then you know people work their way back up.
Yeah,
like I've seen your game change that way. Like you're not wrestling nearly as much as you used to.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, I want to go back to it more.
Yeah,
to be honest with you. But I mean, guys just get good. Guys are getting takedowns are harder and harder nowadays. You know what I mean?
The whole beginning of your career was your wrestling was just so on display.
You know what?
Spencer Fisher.
You know what it is? Like we always say, coaches say, you got a guy right out of the college wrestling room. He comes in the gym. He's gonna fucking shoot on everybody, and he's fucking have such fast reactions, good takedowns. So that one day he runs into an uppercut, or he runs into a knee. He runs into it. Then the next time he's like, oh, maybe I'll second guess a little bit. And then, you know, I have all these years in me. I fucking remember every uppercut and knee I fucking took when I shot. So I second guess myself sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
That happens.
For sure.
That happens. But you guys just go.
Yeah. Ever have like a defining moment in your career or training or practice or whatever where you got hurt or you got an injury and you're like, I don't know if I want to do this? Do you ever question? I mean, Frankie's had a number where, you know.
Nah, not really. Not that made me. I mean, not really. No, I'm still like super about this.
I shouldn't speak for him and say he's had a number, but like that up kick from Benson Henderson, I'd have been out. I'd been like, all right, that's enough. And there's guys like BJ Penn that have retired. I remember one time he got all busted up. I don't think it was you. It was another fight. Might have been Diaz, and it was Diaz, and his face was all busted up. And I remember him saying to the camera, "That's it. I'm retiring. I can't go home to my kids anymore." He came back like three times after that, but you know that's what I'm talking about. Ever have a moment like that where you?
I mean, maybe like for a moment. I guess after The only time where I was on some like fuck that shit stuff was when I fought Diego.
Okay, yeah.
And I had like not make excuses, but I'm gonna make excuses, or at least I'm gonna give qualifications. I had kidney failure, and I cut the weight like poor. I passed out and shit. And a minute into the fight, I was like dead. Like I woke up the next day, like sweating through my back, like all over soaked a hotel bed.
Damn.
And I was dead a minute into the fight. Like and then in the second round, like he like crawled on top. Through my jiu-jitsu, I had the confidence that no person will be able to crawl up on top of me and like beat my ass. And like that was the one thing I thought had never happened to me, like happen.
Really?
So it like that, like but that sucked,
yep.
and it definitely hurt. But like
Like
walking out of the cage, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what the fuck happened?
Right.
Did I gas? I didn't even know.
Yeah.
But I spent a week in the hospital after that.
Did you really?
Fucked up bad. Like getting IVs and I did myself a little damage. But I guess that was the one time where I was like, fuck. But like, I think that just that shit made me stronger. Like, makes me feel even freer. Like, what could happen? I'm ready for it all.
You fought through that. Why not fight through anything?
Yeah.
For sure, yeah. I mean, I knew I was gonna want to do this because like I said, my first fight ever. I was in the Bronx. It was a fucking unsanctioned fight. There was no ambulance, nothing there. Literally, people were drinking 40s in the stands. My dad's on the ropes. I'm fucking fighting. We did one 15-minute round, no rules. So I'm fighting a dude. I'm fucking.
Wait, you mean no rules? Like this guy, if you were down on all fours, you can kick the guy in the face and shit.
I headbutt the dude.
Wow.
I got on top. I fucking headbutt the dude. But early on, he got me a tie clinch and banged me with a knee, and I broke my face. I didn't know until after the fact. I was out to dinner, and I went to blow my nose. My fucking face blew up. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even look like I fought, and then all of a sudden my face blows up. But I mean, I got paid $160 because I got $10 for every ticket I sold.
Yeah.
And I still had to go to work Monday with a fucking broken face. Right. I'm like, dude, if I want to keep doing this, I must want to do it. You know.
Yeah, true.
Isn't it weird? Like, you spend like all the time training in the gym and all that stuff fighting, and then all of a sudden you're fighting in front of your parents and like your aunts are there,
right.
like in the regional scene and shit.
Yeah,
I remember like walking around like the cage, like getting announced, and I'm like, see my aunt there. I'm like, what's my aunt Tay-Tay? Like, what the fuck is she doing there? About to fight someone? Like, it's so weird.
It's crazy.
That's just crazy.
That's when I fought in Jersey 2 years ago in AC. That was the first time I fought in Jersey since 2008. So like fucking 10 years. And I remember running down, and I'm like, bang, I know that person. I fucking knew everybody. I'm like, holy shit, I fucking know everybody here.
Yeah.
Sometimes like when you're usually somewhere else, you catch your parents, a couple other people. I knew fucking everybody. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, and you got to sell a lot of tickets for those regional cards and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Even that photo, we know people in that photo, remember?
Yeah, hell yeah. That's why I could point out my wife, my dad, fucking
Mike. The situation
the
is in
there. Paul Wall.
Yeah.
Paul Wall's in there.
That's a good crew.
Yeah.
That's a good crew.
Fighting Mike Perry, did he talk mad shit?
Nah.
He didn't.
Really?
Nah, he didn't say nothing. Nah.
Wow.
I was surprised. I was like ready for
expecting
it.
Yeah, he always talks shit.
Yeah. Nah, he's not really in the fight, man.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. But yeah, I'd love to do that one again.
Yeah.
I really like that. I really like to do that.
I guess that's kind of what made me ask the question about injuries and stuff. Is I saw your face after that. You had some,
Yeah, it's marked up a little bit. Not bad though. No, that was like nothing. That as fighters like
that fight. I forget that went the distance.
Yeah, it went the distance. Yeah. I won the first round. I won the next two.
Yeah.
And you fought at the Apex? Or was that Abu Dhabi?
That was the Apex.
Apex,
yeah. Did you go to Fight Island?
No, I was supposed to go, and then you went to Vegas, got tested. My opponent tested positive, so
I remember that. Yeah.
So we had to push it back, and then I fought in the Apex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of liked it.
It was cool. It was
fine.
The crowd didn't, no crowd didn't bother me at all. Honestly, walking like when you're in the back, there's no crowd anyway, so like that felt completely normal. Then my music goes, and boom, you go through the curtains, and it was like, damn, there's nobody in here.
The music
what the
stops,
fuck?
yeah.
Usually you're like, I'm like, holy fuck. I felt weird, And then once I got in the ring, I'm like, I'm good, And as soon as the fucking punches start slinging, it felt normal to me.
That's how I felt. I felt like it was, if anything, it was more normal. Like all the rounds we get in the gym,
yeah,
it's
like
no
one there.
There's no one there,
right.
and then some, 5 times a year we go in there where there's everyone screaming and all that crazy shit, and you have to deal with that. But
right.
yeah, I thought that these weird. I'm cool with these times. I mean, it's it's a shame that you can't have all the people that want to go see be there. But other than that, for me and for you, I think it's just normalizes it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure you said you wrestled in high school your senior year. I know some Saturday matches even in college where you're fucking knowing this stage. You hear your sneakers on the mat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was accustomed to it. Or like going to a boxing gym. You ever go to like a real boxing gym? The fucking you got everyone screaming for your demise. But that's about it. I was like, that's pretty much what it felt like in Apex.
That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Yeah, there's 10 coaches. But fuck him, fuck that white boy up.
He's slow. He ain't fast. He ain't fast. Motherfucker.
Yeah, been there.
What's next for you, man? You got anything on the horizon? Or you got anybody you want to call out?
Something like in like the new year.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like the same
answer
before. We never have an answer. Yeah. I'm sure something in the new year, early in the new year.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm looking to. I think.
Yeah.
Get going in 2021.
Yeah. Shit, man. This has been a fucking crazy
How many have we heard that? Speak on it, man. If you want to speak on it a little bit, you want to transition out of the fight world a little bit. What is your take? You political at all? You
not very political. I mean, I think it's pretty simple. Like we all should be like as nice to each other as we can be.
Yeah,
like everyone should be like everyone be decent. I don't know. I mean, it's weird. People like they claim like these sides like. There's the Trump people, there's the Biden people, the liberals, the whatever. I don't know. I think we're all just people, and it's all just bullshit. It's like you know what I mean. I think all that other shit is bullshit. We forget like gotta like keep it simple. Just realize we're all in this together. We all should just be nice to each other. We all shouldn't be
humanity rules sort of thing. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I think we're a lot closer to the middle than most people think. We're more alike than we're different. I think
the media is making us very passionate about our views.
Yeah, it's in their it's like in their interest to kind of strike us against each other. I guess, which is fucking weird, man.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, I guess if we're at each other's throat, we're not at the fucking authority. You know what I mean? We're not looking at the rulers.
Right. And that's one of the things. Speaking of like the rulers, like. With all these rules and these sanctions they're putting in, we can't go out to dinner and can't go to sit up at a bar and stuff. Usually when they make these rules, they don't like take them away.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're putting new rules on us. They're gonna keep on us.
Right. For sure.
And I don't know if shit's ever gonna be the same.
Right.
I was listening to your guys talk about it. You were saying like how it's like it worries you guys.
The new norm.
Yeah. And I get it. I think it's pretty fucked up. Yeah. I think it's we're making a whole lot of like hoopla and.
But that's where you get the passion and the division is the people that aren't going to conform to that they're so. I mean, like there's people that are told you can only have 10 people at Thanksgiving dinner, and there are people like get fucked. I don't care. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people like that. It's. They feel like it's stepping on their liberties and their constitutional rights. And
you see Howell?
I believe it is.
The Howell chief of police?
No.
He put a statement out that he is not enforcing that laws, so don't worry about your Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, I like that guy.
God bless.
It's not what Cuomo said.
Yeah.
He's New York, obviously.
I know. But still.
He said he doesn't consider.
What's his name? Murphy said the same shit.
Did he? He said he does not consider a police officer and taking his oath serious if he does not enforce it, and there are more people at a function or a Thanksgiving dinner. He doesn't consider them.
There's a difference between like living and staying alive.
Yeah,
they want us to, like it seems like they want us to just sit in our houses and fucking like
fuck out.
If there was
we gotta live, man.
If it made sense, if you could make sense of it, you tell me COVID only strikes after 10 p.m. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can't eat indoor, but I can go to your outdoor. I can go to your 4-walled structure right outside and sit down. If that made sense, I could maybe get behind it. It just doesn't make sense.
It's all fishy, man. It makes you think like maybe there's like something else at play here.
For sure.
And see,
no question.
And I guess the one thing you can almost guarantee it is like a power thing.
No question. Yeah.
They want us like relying on them.
Sure.
And shit like that.
Big
government.
What
I mean? Yeah. That don't sit well with me either.
No, I don't.
We just got to keep doing our thing.
But like you said, they're making these laws. They're not going to take them back, and that's exactly what they kind of do throughout history. I even heard going back like the Cold War. They used the Cold War to fucking make some laws that are in place today that they take back. And then 9/11 happens, and they create the Patriot Act, which kind of they could spy on us for no fucking reason. They have
going
that law.
Airports
that law. Now TSA like that's never going away.
Nah.
Now these laws. Now you give, and now this is like kind of new. You give governors this kind of power. What if they're going to be like, hey, all right, the air quality's bad. Everyone has to stay in this weekend.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what? What's gonna stop them from fucking making up whatever the fuck they want to make up? That's just scary.
This is terrible.
And honestly, I don't even know enough to talk about it. It's real.
No one does.
We talk about it, but we don't really know enough to really give.
But our standpoint has always been we know as much as anybody else, basically. You know what I mean?
Probably more than you, though.
You do. You're smart. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for real. I mean, it's at the end of the day, we're all just people.
Yeah.
They got people at the top, the Biden or Trump or whoever it is, and us. We're all just people. And if I don't know, it's hard to like. You want to? Why would I listen to that guy? How much more could he know than me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not so much how much more do they know. It's what are they willing to do for me and what I believe in. And if they're willing for me, it comes down. I'm a patriot. I'm a constitutionalist, and I believe in that. There's some people that don't. Some people think the Constitution is hogwash. I happen to disagree, and I think our forefathers knew what they were doing. And I guess to me, it depends on the guy that wants to defend those civil liberties and what I believe in, and that's going to be my guy. You only have two to choose from. Every election it comes down to two. You got to pick one.
Yeah.
So
that's why. How is it crazy that there's just two and
I know.
two bad ones?
Yeah, it's like picking between a shit and a fart.
Yeah.
Like they're both, they both stink. Like nothing's good there.
Yeah.
I remember hearing Rogan talk about like the Constitution. He was like if we asked one of the forefathers, he was like, "Wait, you guys didn't write any more shit?
Yeah.
We wrote that like way longer."
Yeah.
I wrote that with a feather, with a fucking feather.
You guys haven't done anything to it.
Just been sticking with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they were definitely on some good shit.
But it's not true. There has been amendments to it.
No, I know.
Roger's a big Constitution guy.
Just the first two, really.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking A, man.
Well, that's the fucking ones they're going after.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are right on the front lines. This First Amendment forum podcast. It's like they're gonna, you know what I mean? You got to be worried every time he puts them out. Hope I don't say the wrong thing. Hope I don't offend people.
Yeah.
And you were saying the government and getting involved and making you stay home or silencing you or whatever. It's not even that now. It's the things you sign up for voluntarily that can silence you. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Social media. It's a private entity.
Yeah.
They
but
don't agree
at
with
least
your viewpoint.
that's not. I mean, I guess it's not. They don't consider it a public forum because it's a private company.
Correct. That's my point, though.
Yeah.
But
I
mean,
they do.
That's a fine, slippery slope of is that your first? If they're only banning or shadow banning or limiting certain content from one perspective, is that taking away your First Amendment right?
You're right. And this is the beginning though, because I mean, you see it already. They're going to be looking like you're a 24-year-old kid, right? And you're going to get your first fucking job, and they're going to go look at your social media for something you said when you were 15. You're like, you're not getting a job. You fucking said some dumb shit when you were 15.
Yep.
What? It's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's fucking my kids. I'm like, yo, don't write anything on social media.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
You know?
Yeah. No, 100%.
True.
I remember we used to have summits. The UFC used to do summits for the fighters.
I remember.
And we had a lady. She was like, this was 2009, I think, when Twitter first became popular. And she came and gave us a whole tutorial. And she's like, if you wouldn't say anything in a crowded room, don't say it on Twitter. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good advice right there.
Rule set.
I think I kind of live by that, don't you? I don't really. Yeah. I don't put anything crazy.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
I did a podcast with a kid yesterday. It was like an hour long on Zoom. It was some kid that hit me up on TikTok, a young kid, 22 kid. I can't even remember the name of his podcast, but 22-year-old, and partway he was real conservative views and things like that, and I did it, and it was fun, whatever. But halfway through, he's like, well, I'm in the middle of a lawsuit right now, and I can't talk about it. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what did this guy say? I don't know if I want it. I have no idea what he said. It was something First Amendment thing. I know it was a First Amendment lawsuit. Something he said.
But like on YouTube or
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what he said, but he's like, I can't talk about my case, but I'm in the middle of a lawsuit right now, and it's to do with the First Amendment. So clearly something he said. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I hope this guy didn't say nothing crazy.
It's fucking Roger gets pinned.
I know, right?
Gets pinned as a fucking Nazi. Shit. Where so what about strength and conditioning? What are you doing for that?
I train with Joe DeFranco.
Okay, yeah.
You familiar with Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the best. So I go up there. I go to East Rutherford.
That's in East Rutherford.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, right near Giant Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
He's got. I feel like I follow him on. Instagram. Right, he puts a lot of stuff up.
Yeah, he puts a lot of great information.
Yeah, he does.
He's the man. He has like 3 like main clients. It's like me, Triple H.
Oh yeah,
And
Triple H?
Yeah, and
he's just CEO status now, right? He doesn't even do any. He doesn't wrestle anymore.
He runs that shit.
He runs that shit, right?
He's like, yeah.
Married the daughter.
He really married. Not WWE.
Yeah,
married.
he trains both of them, Steph and
and
Triple
really?
H.
Wow.
Yeah.
They live in Jersey or
Connecticut.
Oh,
so he drives down. He drives down to them.
Oh, he goes.
He goes to them a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he's got his gym in East Rutherford.
Okay.
Or Rutherford, just Rutherford.
So UFC, WWE, we talked about it. They were kind of like the first show that happened when COVID hit. Remember, they snuck that one. They slid that one under the radar in Florida in their own facility.
Yeah.
And
what was that? Was that the WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Because you can't cancel that.
I know.
Right?
And they slid it in. They kind of like got it because it was in their own facility, so they kind of could do it. But then the UFC obviously came aboard. Has the WWE done anything since? Are they still?
They have been. Right?
I think they've been doing.
They've been. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've been.
They did stuff where they had no one in the fan, no one in the crowd.
Well, Florida's
that's fucking weird, bro.
Florida's kind of
for wrestling.
For wrestling,
having no
basketball games is weird.
Yeah.
I think basketball games is weird. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys seen any of that.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
They show little pictures of people.
Yeah, and like Zoom pictures. Yeah, not for me.
Crazy.
But with the shit, what were we saying? The
WWE.
The WWE. They put the wrestlers in the stands.
Oh, do they?
The other
wrestlers,
wrestlers,
really?
so they're all like, going nuts. I'm like, yes, I guess you gotta.
I guess I can rock with that a little
Yeah,
more.
it's a little better. You
Instead
know,
of like basketball, it's like people at their house that could be like jacking off.
Yeah.
How do they keep people from not? Like,
they were doing it with baseball.
crazy
They were doing
shit?
the cardboard cutouts.
Yeah.
What was that?
Baseball. They were doing cardboard cutouts in the stands.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But football, I've been seeing they've been having some fans, right?
I
certain states, not Jersey.
Well, Florida obviously is right. That's
Florida.
They can pack a stadium now, can't they?
I did. I think so.
I heard that here down south, like people. I have friends who had friends visit who were like down at like school or something down there. They're like, "What's going on up here?
Yeah.
Like, we're running like normal down there."
Yeah.
I saw the governor pass some new.
I get why everyone's moving
about looters. Like, you can fucking shoot a looter if you want to.
Yeah, he said if you suspect someone of that's a fine line right there, bro.
Yeah, I think
he's looting. I fucking shot him.
I think it's sort
my
of
brother-in-law, but he was fucking looting.
I think it's sort of. I didn't read it, and I don't know. I could be told, but it's sort of the stand your ground rule, like Texas has.
I know,
where you don't have to retreat. You know? What I mean?
But I think it has to do specifically with
looting.
looters.
It does.
Yeah.
That was where?
Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
DeSantis, right?
They want to Republican guy. They want to really deter looting and rioting and burning buildings and all that shit. So he's put something in place, and I wish I pull it up, Andrew. What is it?
But you wonder, right? Like everywhere across the country is having spikes in these cases, right? Mm-hmm. Supposedly, but our hospitals, they're saying hospitals are crazy. But Renee's telling me her friend works in Jersey Shore. And that's a fucking pretty popular hospital, I imagine. Mm-hmm. Said it's very low. Not many people. Not many people. Yeah.
I actually know somebody in there right now struggling with
COVID.
Yeah, a friend of mine, good friend of mine. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't want to speak out of turn that he had underlying conditions, but he battled it at home, had trouble breathing, went in, got put on a respirator, and he's in some bed that rotates him. And he's been in there for like 3 weeks, my age, you know what I mean? And his dad got it went in after his dad died.
Wow.
But his dad was not healthy.
Yeah. What about your buddies? Healthy, you think?
I think he'll make I talked to his brother, and his brother says they think his oxygen level keeps going up, so they think he's going to be, but you know, it's kind of fluctuated, I guess, because he's been in there like 3 weeks, bro. That's quite a while, you know, so. Yeah. What is the bill he enacted in Florida?
It's a anti-mob legislation, allows people to shoot looters.
It's pretty straightforward.
It has a list of forcible felonies when people are causing mischief as like interruption or impairment of a business. Also forces against looting and burglary within 500 feet of a violent or disorderly assembly. So I guess if your business is close by to...
You can defend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you should be able to.
You should.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just spray dudes with a fucking AK, but you know.
I'm saying if you're an owner, well, Kyle Rittenhouse, for example, that he just got out. He just.
Yeah, that's a little crazy though.
Why is that crazy?
Bro, because he fucking wasn't even from that town. What the fuck was he defending? You know
I'm a little undecided about that. Kyle Rittenhouse is like a 17-year-old kid that crossed state lines. What was state?
I don't know about state lines. I don't know if it was
no.
State
He
line.
lived in one state, went to another state, but he was a
patriot.
a patriot, Second Amendment guy, but he went there. He didn't just show up with a gun and fucking say. He was there for days. He was scrubbing graffiti off the side of Walmarts and stuff like that. And then he was defending a building with other guys, armed guys, and he kind of got cornered in the street. And he ended up capping a couple people. One guy lived, I think. One guy died, right?
Yeah.
And he's been in jail for a while, and he's got a huge support system because a lot of people say he was attacked. The guy that attacked him had a pistol. You can see it. You know what I mean? And they're saying that
it's not a cut and dry situation.
Yeah,
it's a sticky situation.
It's
But I'm
sticky.
just saying the fact that he put himself there.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, what are you doing? Like,
I suppose.
Where there's smoke, there's fucking fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be looking for that shit.
Right.
Yeah. You ever protest or anything so far?
Hell no.
No. Yeah.
Hell no.
Me either.
Hell no.
No, never.
Did you ever do a survey?
Hell no.
I don't get it.
I protest before I do a survey. I'll protest a survey.
Hell no, we won't go. Maybe at a bar. They told us to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where it ends, man. I don't know. I don't know if they'll. People are talking civil war. People are saying all kinds of crazy shit. I don't know. I guess it would have to get pretty bad. But Rogan did say it best.
Isn't it frustrating having these conversations over and over too? Where
It
it's
is.
like we're like all just like, I don't fucking know.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's just
Right.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks.
It's so
Lots gonna happen in the
times.
next few months, I think.
But like what though?
Yeah, like I don't.
Well, there's
you
gonna
got- what do you
be
think the chances
a determined winner for our presidency, and
Right.
I think
what do you think the chances are that they actually set it turn over for Trump? Which it would be pretty funny for all how pissed.
But that's
nuts.
so as a conservative and as a patriot, I'm like I like what Trump did the last 4 years. My everything went up. My house value went up. My taxes went down. My stocks went up. He did what he said he was going to do. But I'm concerned as a father and as an American that it'll be more problematic if it does get overturned and he wins. I mean, I don't see shit burning. If he
you don't
loses,
see backlash from that
I don't
side.
see
You only
backlash.
see the backlash from
If
one
he
side,
overturns this and wins, shit is gonna fucking burn. And then what? How does the other side react? Have people had enough? Do they start being Kyle Rittenhouses? Do they start protecting their business? Do people start? Because let's be honest, the right is heavily armed.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's almost like less problematic. But if it's an honest victory and he won honestly and he won integrally and it's not rigged, then he deserves to be the president. That's what a democracy is,
right?
Right?
If it's legit,
right? If
cool.
he just refuses to leave and he has no proof,
That's
then
stupid.
That's
just
stupid.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
dumb.
I agree.
It's weird because it seems like for whatever you think about Trump, he's definitely done a lot of good.
Mm-hmm.
This Corona thing, that's not on him. That got sent here from some other land.
Man,
You know what I mean?
it does. I don't give a fuck who was the president. It was going down the way it's going down.
But the one thing, and I gotta say, I prefer Trump to the other guy for sure.
Yeah.
100%. Wanted it, was root for him. But
I get annoyed.
I don't like the way it seems like Trump also does, like he talks a lot of shit.
Yeah, for sure.
And it doesn't seem,
It's
not very kind. It's not the way like our top dog should probably be acting.
Right.
It'd be cool if he was a little more like righteous and like whatever.
Polished,
But it seems like that that's not.
Are you
seems the way the
voting?
world's
Are
like.
you voting for a personality or are you voting for policy? I agree with you. I'm not. I'm not voting for a personality though.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I think Biden is just more of the same politician type thing.
47
I think
years.
It's just more politicians who
machine.
are bullshitting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who are like getting theirs and them what they need and passing bullshit. And I don't know. I'd like to see a good case for why, but I haven't seen any case for why he's good for us really.
Come on, man. Yeah, it's bad.
The crazy part is though, every speech that guy has ever done, he butchers shit.
Yeah.
And then he does the debate, and he did better than I thought he would do.
He was on
You
drugs,
know,
bro.
the
He was on
first
drugs.
one,
What do you think he was on?
he did
They
better
gave him
than
the
I thought.
fucking Roger Matthews cocktail.
He did better than I thought. I was like, he's gonna.
But
get
think about this. Actually, I
annihilated.
think I heard Rogan saying. But imagine all right, they give fucking Biden, he gets in, he's a president. They give him fucking growth test, Adderall, but he'll be all right. He'll be all right
He'll
for a
last
little
4
bit.
years.
Yeah,
he could last 4
Yeah.
years. They give him that presidential cocktail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Dude, how about Trump, man? He was fucking campaigning like an animal at the end. He was doing 5 states a day, back-to-back days. Bro, he's 74. He's 74 years old, right?
Yeah. What are the odds either of them elected are gonna make it out? You know what I mean? Like, are gonna live those next 4 years.
And like, say he doesn't win. Like, say Biden gets in, and they say Trump's gonna run again in 2024. Bro, he's gonna be 78 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gonna be.
Dude. Yeah. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, and it's also weird that these old motherfuckers are the ones who are making all the rules. Of course, they're scared of coronavirus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
They're
but he had it and champed it.
Yeah.
Like,
It
was like,
fucking,
and his son just had it.
His son
Junior had it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that was a non-issue.
Really, he was smiling the whole time. He's like,
working late in the hospital and shit. Yeah.
So I'm wondering if any of that was strategic. Was he trying to?
I don't put anything past.
I don't know,
guys.
man. I don't know.
Thank you.
So anyway, not to get too political, but I wanted to pick your brain a little bit and see how you're an American just like the rest of us. You got a right to weigh in.
Dude.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, no, it's I don't. I mean, and I don't have much thoughts. I know there's so much shit I don't know.
Yeah,
you know.
Same.
So I don't know. I think he's just trying to be a good person.
Yeah. No, your answer was great, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I know more now than ever. You know what I mean? Just because, like, it's just affecting our lives now. Like, politics is affecting our lives where it never, it always affected our lives, but straight up in your face now, where you can't go here, you can't go there. That's fucking politics.
Wear this on your fucking face all day, dude. I don't dig the.
How is that healthy for you?
Yeah.
You guys are in the sports world.
All right, listen, I'm not a mask guy. I'm not a big mask guy, but if they say this, we'll keep everything open. Wear a mask. All right, I can fucking live with that. As long as it's for a fucking time period. I'm not saying for the rest of my fucking life. I don't want. I will not. I refuse to do that.
Right.
But let's say, all right, 6 months. We're not gonna close everything down. Keep everything. Wear a mask for 6 months. All right, I'll do it. But they're saying the fucking flu is down. Why is the flu down? Why is the flu down?
Lowest count ever.
Why is the flu down? Yeah. Because people are social distancing and wearing masks. Why is COVID so high? People aren't wearing masks and social distancing. Hold up, motherfucker.
A little contradictory.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. So, it's just nothing makes sense, like you said.
It really doesn't, and that's what's got to add up for me. It's got to add up. There's too many contradictions. Even Fauci himself.
But this though, the mask. I said this before. I didn't say it on air, but all right. If I'm naked and you're naked, and I piss on you, you're gonna get piss all over you. Okay. Now, if I'm naked,
I'm interested.
I'm naked.
I'm in.
No, I'm naked.
I got a visual.
I'm naked. I'm naked, and you got pants on, and I piss on you. Not as much piss, but I get some piss on you. Okay. Yeah. But now if we both got pants on and I piss, I get nothing on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how masks work. They say.
I don't know about that.
Nah. Yeah.
Airborne is different than piss, but
no. Now they're saying it's droplets,
right?
But also it's aerosol.
Well, it was just there was a study in a foreign country. I forget, Norway or somewhere. I don't know. You'd have to look it up, Andrew, where they say masks are pretty much completely useless.
I know, but come on.
I don't think it's gonna go back to normal until they vaccine all of us.
That's the scary part.
They're gonna make us all get vaccine. They're gonna be like, you want
sheep. You become a sheep standing around.
And who knows what they're putting in that thing?
Exactly.
Yeah. They can put any. You know what I mean? Like,
that's where there'll be resistance. That's where people will refuse.
I think that's where it's going.
Right now, I think NJ.com did a survey. Who fucking does them?
Yeah, right.
Did a survey saying New Jersey.
Only nerds do surveys.
Yeah. What? How many people would not want to get the vaccine? 40% of people say they would not get the vaccine.
Yeah.
Would you rather we'd rather be ourselves now, right? Rather than get some shit.
Well, I'm hearing too the vaccine you're sick for like 3 fucking days.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. You got a buddy that's in a hospital, so I'm not obviously there is that spectrum of coronavirus, but everybody I know got it and fucking beat it and was running 6 miles while they had it. So I'd rather take my chance of getting that than fucking getting sick for 3 days from a shot.
Right.
Yeah, and how you never know how that changes you forever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like what they're shooting in you really.
Exactly.
You gotta. I mean, I don't know. Like, look,
good thing they got us bros weighing in on all this.
I know.
Shit, right?
Yeah, we're just talking shit. But
you said you fought under Frankie Perez for a while. If you ever talk to him about politics, bro, that guy goes deep.
No, the father, or the son.
The son. You
were the father.
Oh, okay, okay. I know. I know Frankie does a little bit of everything too. I didn't know if he had signed fighters or what, but because that guy's all over the place. But great guy. We love having him on. He's been on as a guest a bunch of times.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Wow, bro, he goes down some dark rabbit holes with politics.
What's he talking?
Oh, bro,
the Q.
The QAnon shit.
Yeah.
Pizzagate.
You guys know that wrestler Enzo Amore?
No.
You don't know that guy?
I think I've heard of him.
He's pretty hysterical. He's from Jersey. I
actually have heard of him. Yeah,
he got like wicked famous. He was the cruiserweight champ. He was go, hey, talk all this shit. He was dope with the mic. And then he eventually got fired. But I would go to the boxing gym by his house. He probably was like, bro, I'm going down this wormhole. Check this out. This whole QAnon shit.
Yeah.
They make it kind of believable.
They do, bro.
They
yeah,
give
but
you,
that's
like,
they prey at our fucking.
Until we started doing this podcast, I wouldn't even listen to it. I'd be like,
he's like, they're cracking babies' heads and taking out the adrenaline. And why do they all got black eyes?
Adrenochrome.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, because they say it with so much passion. Him and our buddy Jesse, they're so passionate.
So we've been saying, supposedly the Great Awakening's happened. Yeah. They're gonna get everybody. There's all these pedophiles. They're gonna get them. No? I said, okay, when's it gonna happen? That's what I said. I said, listen,
we gave them till the election
because we gave them a while.
Like
and then I'm like, when's that? They said, okay, by the election. Okay, when it doesn't fucking happen, I don't want to hear it no more. Yeah. Now he's sending me shit with the fucking election saying it's all planned out. They knew exactly what was going down.
Watermarks. There's watermarks.
The Kraken's coming. I'm like, the fucking Kraken, bro.
Yeah, I thought the early pandemic stuff might have been that. I was giving it a chance. Like I was like, maybe this thing, like there's something else at play.
Right.
Maybe they're actually cracking down on the pedophiles that are running the world apparently.
Yeah.
But now I'm not so sure.
Like, when is someone gonna get knocked?
Right.
So
although they did find, how many fucking kids have they been finding?
That is true.
They have been finding a lot of
stories.
crazy kids, or kidnapped kids. But
hey, I'm glad for that.
Yeah, that's good.
I was hearing like Obama was going down.
I know.
I was
right.
Tom Hanks going
getting
an asylum in Greece. And
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
And they will convince you, man.
I know.
I'm like, okay, all right. So why is Tom Hanks posting on his Instagram? Hey, is he like? And they're like, oh, that's a fuck you. He's like, fuck you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, come on.
Those numbers that he took a picture of some shit. There was like numbers sprayed in. Oh. Those numbers are like a Bible verse or some shit. You know, like what? I'm like, I think you're watching fucking Da Vinci Code too much.
Wayfair. That was the other one. Remember the
Wayfair?
With the cabinets, right? You can buy a child on Wayfair.
Someone sent me again.
It's like they have a rug on there that's for sale for like $96,000. It's not a rug. You're buying a kid.
Bro, someone sent me, there's figurines, suppose like 40 G's or something.
Yeah.
They're like, they're back at it again. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Dude, yeah. We're just monkeys. And they put all this information out there that us monkeys can understand. We're like trying to make sense of all this shit, bro.
And at the end of the day, we're just throwing poop at each other.
For real.
That's all we're doing.
We're like, hey, I heard this.
I mean, it's fun. Conspiracies are definitely fun to talk about.
They are.
Hell yeah.
That's why I give them some I give them some credo in here and I let them go because they're interesting, man. They're interesting. But if I let my mind go like that, holy shit! Where's the limit of what you won't buy? You know what I mean?
I'll tell you, there's conspiracies since the beginning of times, probably, right? Conspiracy theories,
for sure, yeah.
like Bigfoot, Loch Ness monster, all that shit.
Anything,
but
big
now it's like
that
they can prey on us with their fucking social media.
With the media,
yes.
right? The way they get that information.
They can tweet stuff and make stuff like, oh my god, holy shit, you see this? Oh my god, it's so believable. It is.
Well, here's a good one. It's been around forever. I don't know when it started, but Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah,
I mean, that's kind of one, right? Where all the planes and ships gone down, and they think it's like some magnetic thing or some alien thing. I mean, that's sort of a conspiracy theory. It's really never been proven.
No,
Shit, the aliens might be our only hope. They might have to come down here and like smack some sense into us,
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, now you see the Pentagon said they have a ship from.
Yeah.
Not from this earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
It's like, what?
I know.
Yeah.
And then they said that guy, that one Air Force pilot seen, an unidentified flying object or whatever, and they confirmed this. Said yes, it was true. We don't know what the fuck it was.
I read about that. They said the ship was made out of like a chewing gum wrapper, and that all like the beings apparently like were able to like plug into each other to fly it together. Like
really?
It was a crazy shit. Yeah, you look it up. Look that. Look
like cerebrally fly it or whatever.
Yeah. Wow. Like they were able to like use like a higher joint consciousness.
Yeah.
And
this
like,
is what I think though. This is what I think, right?
Shit.
Like they say on our planet, like AI, we're worried about AI taking us over, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like living in this simulation, this and that. Okay, so if these aliens are way more advanced than us, don't you think they would have been fucking AI? It's what's coming at us is probably a machine, not a fucking even a life form.
Could be.
You know what I mean?
Could be.
That makes sense to me.
They were talking about vaccines. also, being injecting you with things that have AI properties to them. And
do they know what?
I don't know.
Believe.
I read about
I hear
it.
that.
I read about it.
And what's the one? Luciferus.
Yeah.
It has Luciferus in it.
Yeah.
The fuck you talking about?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. Yeah, supposedly the
terrible.
vaccine has Luciferus in it.
You should be in control of what goes in your body, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially if it doesn't, it's not 100%, and you could possibly get sick.
Right.
Yeah, I think you
Right.
should have control
But
of that.
Frankie, I think they're gonna be like, "Hey, sorry, you guys can't fight until you get
I
this.
know, I
Hey,
know.
you can't serve, you can't do your job until you get this."
Well, it's already you can't fly to certain countries without certain vaccinations.
Well, yeah, to Africa, you have to get like an
There's a bunch of them,
immunization.
yeah.
A bunch.
There's a bunch of countries you
Really?
have to have. Yeah, you have to prove that you've been vaccinated for certain things.
Yeah. Well, I think when you go to Africa, you have to get vaccinated for shit you can get in Africa.
Right, not bring back. I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd be down with that either.
There's some crazy shit over there.
I'm getting
Mosquito.
Like,
The
stressed out,
mosquito
like,
has
talking
killed
about all this
more.
shit.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
fuck.
Well, like
Mosquitoes
I got
kill
buddies
more
buddies
people.
that are working the front line. Like, dude, the front line would be the first people that will probably be admitted. They'll give the vaccine.
They'll get it
to,
first. Yep.
Yeah,
first responders and like all that stuff. Yeah.
And he's like, I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'll sit back and watch and see what happens.
Yeah, we'll probably be one of the last ones. Like we're young and like we're not like it'll be like older.
I ain't gonna try to take it at all if I don't have to.
I don't want to.
I've never taken a flu shot. Why would I take this?
What if they say, if they say like you can't fight without getting this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
my wife will
taking your
fucking
job
divorce me.
There's an incredible amount of people that just do what they're told. You just do what you're told.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Most
to be a follower.
Yeah, most people are like that. Not to be called people sheep, but like it is, rule followers.
Do what you're told.
That,
If a doctor says you need
look
this,
for someone to
you
listen
do it.
to.
Don't question
and,
it. Take it. Stand in line.
Yeah.
I mean, the military used to stand in line. Remember the divots? My dad has one. The divot in your shoulder.
Yeah.
I forget
that
what
was for. I don't know what that was. Smallpox, maybe.
It might have been,
yeah.
but you stood in the line and they just walked down.
Yeah, dude. Jesse said he got mad vaccines. Right, he went to
I'm
the
sure.
Army. He just bang, bang, bang. They just fucking stick you and shit.
Huh.
Yeah, and dude, there's got to be. I don't know.
It's just odd how I'm going to have these numbers so far off, and a million people are going to correct me, but I'm just ballparking. Like when I was a kid, I think you got like 9 or 12 vaccines, and now kids are up to it's like 56 by the time you're in
70 something.
Yeah, is it 70 something?
70
yeah,
something.
Okay, so it's some insane
why?
number.
Why? Like,
why
and they
in the
say,
span of
and they say like
40 years?
All right, 50 years ago you got your
Shut the fuck
vaccines.
up.
50 years ago, your vaccines. You think you still have them in your system?
No,
you fucking don't.
They say in
but
7
you're okay.
years, right? 7 years, I think, is the
something like
lifespan
that,
of it. Yeah.
So like, But again, we're talking out our side of our mouth.
We
really
are,
don't know
and the
nothing.
guy that we should have on that would be, more of an expert on this would be Nick.
Yeah.
Nick Catone could shed a lot of light on this.
Oh yeah, he knows about the vaxes.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. He
breaks my heart. That
Oh,
shit.
man, that was the worst, bro. The worst.
I mean, you guys got kids, so you could.
Yeah.
I'm sure
And
you could really,
mine and his were very close to the same age and look similar, and my heart breaks for them, man. They're just
tough.
100%.
breaks for them.
Yeah, he'll never be this. I mean, you'll never be the same once that happens.
Yeah.
He races cars, Nick.
Yes, I went and watched him. Yeah.
Really?
I'm friends with Jimmy Blewett, and Jimmy Blewett's the one that got him into racing.
Yeah,
so I went over to watch Jimmy race, and Nick was racing. Yeah. He's pretty good for an MMA guy. He's pretty good
for an MMA guy. What the fuck does that mean?
It's on his pedigree. Like Jimmy Blewett grew up in a race car.
Okay.
Nick didn't. You know what I mean?
Fucking drove around though, didn't he?
He's pretty good.
Drive around.
That's a big difference between racing.
I know.
You know?
I'd love to fucking race cars.
Yeah.
I like to do like F1 racing. I went on a couple tracks, like F1 style, like rights and lefts.
Crazy.
Pretty fucking dope, man. Yeah. I did it down in South Jersey, like Vineland. They have a track, and then out in Monticello, New York.
What do you do when in your spare time, in your free time? What do you enjoy? What do you like doing?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't have many like. I guess I race up and down the shore. I'll go down the shore a lot. I go to LBI a lot.
I saw
all
that.
summer. I'm like,
Oh, you're an
down
LBI.
there.
That's
I
your
saw
spot?
you.
I'll go
You
all
and your
weekend.
sister are riding bikes, and I think you were running behind her by Barnegat Light. Me and my girl go down there all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta hit me up when
Yeah.
you're down there.
Yeah.
We're down there like all summer.
Okay.
But
Nice.
I don't have. It's funny. I was talking to my dad about this. I think on Sunday. It was like I don't have much other passions. I like to fight. I love that. I'm lucky I found that when I was 16, and it gave me like a path. It gave me something that I get up every day excited to fucking go to the gym and go train with my buddies and like hone my craft and do something like that. I don't got much else. I'm a pretty big family person. I got a. So
you got a clothing line, I saw. Or
I do. I'm wearing this one right now.
Yeah.
This is kind of like so I made it like for a little like fratty looking, like the frat things, but a TKO. You know what I mean? Yeah, like and the shirts I gave you. Yeah, so I got a little clothing line, but I'm not super fashionable. But this one I think is pretty cool, and like those sweatshirts
for sure.
that are
dope.
Yeah, you can get those. Are customizable. I got little sisters and shit.
Okay.
I think I know you guys got kids. One day I'm definitely gonna have some kids.
Yeah.
But right now I'm actually with the clothing line. The makeup lady Susie.
Yeah.
At UFC.
Yeah.
We made a shirt for her. So I don't have kids to do stuff, but so I try. My mom's involved in the soup kitchen. I try to do a lot of like charity stuff.
Saw that, yeah.
Good, and like good stuff like that. Makes me happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we're selling these shirts. All the proceeds are going to Susie.
That's awesome.
It's got
that's
I got
great.
fighter. Actually, I was supposed to have one in the bag for you guys.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
there
it's
is
in
on the
there.
bottom. I
It
saw
was
that.
in there?
Yeah, there was one.
Oh yeah, so those are for Susie. All those are all going to her.
That's awesome.
I don't know her.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Susie,
I'm not a
she's
fighter.
a
But
special lady.
you posted about her,
Yeah,
and I read up, and I started following her, and I reposted it because it was.
She's
so,
a sweetheart,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
She's.
Yeah.
I mean, geez, she's been there for a long time.
Yeah,
It's almost
she's
as
a
long as
real
I can
beautiful
remember.
soul. Like I remember
Yeah.
my first time I was there. I went in and she was like, "Hey, I'm Susie. I do your makeup." I was like, "I don't need makeup. Like, I don't do makeup. Like, what are you talking about?"
Yeah.
She was like, "Honey, sit down." She's like, "Everyone gets makeup before you get your pictures, all that shit." So it was like cool. And every time I got there to fight week, she made me feel like
She
I was
does,
at
she
home
does.
and made you feel like like I was a part
Take
of
the
a
stress
family.
away. She's
So much.
it's fight week stressful, man. She takes stress away.
And I know her. She's going through it right now. So we want to help her. And so we're we're selling these fighter t-shirts that you guys got now, and all the proceeds are going to her. We're just trying to help her
That's
out,
awesome,
make
man.
her walk a little easier.
She's got a lot of support behind her. She must be a
Hell
special
yeah.
human,
She's great, man.
Yeah.
She's a special soul for sure. So yeah, we want to see her do well. Want to make this whole shitty time as easy as she can, as we can.
Talk
for
about
her.
that a little bit. I read that about you. Your mom has been involved in the soup kitchen for years and years now, and you volunteer your time there.
Yeah,
You're
My-
from a
my
little
fam-
town. I think I googled your town. It's like 7,000 people. Where is the
Greenbrook.
Where is the soup kitchen?
Greenbrook, New Jersey. It's in Newark.
It's in Newark.
That's
okay.
in Newark. Which is like 20 minutes away.
Okay.
Dude, my family's my family's some good people. Like my mom's, she's been working at the soup kitchen, bust her ass like just feeding people, and I have friends that like I train with. At MMA gym, you meet people from all walks of life, and like I have friends who some days they wouldn't eat, some days they would, especially people growing up in Newark.
Yeah.
So we've been involved in that. My dad was a big like football player. Tried out for the Giants. Got in a scrap with Lawrence Taylor.
No shit.
Yeah,
no
he
shit.
was a tight end. Cut across the middle. LT like laid him out. Got up and they started scrapping. And then LT loved him. He called him Whitey Walk On. Would always steal his dip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was like his boy. But my dad ran, and he's a big dude, like 240.
Oh,
And he
wow.
ran 6 New York City marathons to
Get
raise
out.
money for cancer.
Wow.
Yeah.
240.
Awesome,
Wow,
man.
bro.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
big boy, and he so it's always been something like they instilled from me. Like they let me know I was blessed, and we have opportunities, but we got to take care of people that don't.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah,
cool.
no, that's amazing, man.
Yeah. So
Brings things into perspective, and whenever you can help
100%.
people out there less fortunate,
yeah, it makes you feel happier.
Yeah.
At least for me,
It does, and it's almost a selfish thing, but you're helping someone else out in the process, so it's all good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And
Damn.
yeah,
dude,
those.
you're
I
fucking-
meant to say those with those drum guns I gave you guys too.
Yeah.
They want to make a code for your fans.
Oh, cool,
Anyone on
yeah.
your thing, if they put in Champ,
Yeah.
the website, they get
Okay.
50% off.
All right,
So you let me know if you guys, let your people know if they
Yeah.
if you enjoy those guns. I think it's the best
I'll
post
it
massage
up.
gun there
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah,
Appreciate
definitely.
that.
I'll definitely put it up, man. I'm gonna.
Thank
fucking-
you.
I have my wife go to town. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Put it to work, dude. I do the same thing. It's a good move.
Definitely,
It's the
definitely.
best. You just chill out. They can just chill you up. Yeah, it's just cool.
Damn, you run a lot?
I do.
Yeah.
I've been making myself run more.
Yeah.
Especially since my last fight. When I
Okay.
got tired.
Cardio.
The second, third hours.
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
No, because you say your dad ran the marathons. I was just wondering if you.
Dude,
run
I
a lot.
don't like it, and he didn't
Yeah.
like it either.
Yeah.
But I do it because I know it's like I gotta. You
Right,
run
right.
a lot?
No, I don't, man. My hips are fucked up, man. So I used to run.
Well,
more.
you just do rounds. I remember.
Yeah,
wait, let me say something real quick. I remember as like before I was in the UFC or anything, going out of Catone's gym, watching Frankie do 10 rounds straight with fresh partners.
Yeah.
Dead ass in that gym. You do that regularly?
Yeah. Yeah.
In
When
the
I
cage,
fight.
yeah.
Oh, so you guys have got gym time in together then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been
Okay.
down
Yeah.
mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that's most way I get in shape is by sparring. You know?
Yeah, that's that's the
Yeah.
most fun thing
That's
to
the-
do.
it's the
That's my only passion.
Best
bro.
way to get in shape for fighting is by fighting. You know,
Yeah.
that's why we say that. But there's definitely supplement things you could do. You know, hill sprints, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to run. I do. I just haven't been able to in like a year about.
So I don't like it, but
Yeah.
I like make myself do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't say I don't fucking love it, but I you know what? When I can't do it, that's when you're like, damn, I miss running. You know?
Yeah.
You always say, because I see you all the time, and you know, usually when I see you around the house, you got a little limp to you, and I know it's
Yeah,
the hip issue,
yeah.
but you always say, I can fight though, man, I can fight. So it's
Yeah.
like when you get in, you warm up. But so when you warm up and you can transition and you can box for 10 rounds and things, could you run then? Can you run or no?
'Cause
No.
it's different because it's a repetitive thing. Like
right.
when you know in my fight stance, it actually helps my hips. Actually, believe it or not,
okay.
the way it went the left leg forward, it kind of doesn't bother. When I'm fucking more linear, it does bother me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
What else do you do for cardio? Because come on, you got to give.
Yeah.
You're known for your cardio.
Yeah,
Frankie.
honestly,
Yeah.
bro.
And for
Honestly,
someone who's trying
everything
to
I
fix
do, I
his up.
just do it hard. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
what it is. It's natural after all these years. You know, I spar hard, I wrestle hard, I do jiu-jitsu hard when I go. And you know, whenever I have a strength and conditioning guy that I've been working with for the past 2 years, and new guys, really, really good, young kid actually, but nothing crazy, man. You know?
Okay. No, that clicks with me because I know sometimes you just like you gotta like in the jiu-jitsu thing, you teach people to like be flowy and shit like that.
Right.
But like as pro athletes, people got to go out there and perform. Like
You
you
gotta
also
go.
got to fucking go.
You
You
gotta
gotta
go.
you gotta have
Like
those
I can't
times.
help it, man. It's just if you grapple with me in the gym, it's gonna be a fucking we're gonna scrap because that's the pace I bring.
You said
know?
one
Hell yeah.
time in here, I remember you saying you can't go half speed because you get injured. You get hurt when you go half speed.
That's true.
Yeah, it's hard to go half speed.
Yeah.
I mean, in jiu-jitsu is easier, you know, to go half speed because you know it's more of a flow type thing. But like sparring, go half speed's tough, dude.
Yeah, no,
You
but
know?
and that's something I remember from football. Like if you're flying around, you never get hurt. But when you're like
Right.
pussyfooting
Yeah.
and like whatever, that's when you get hurt.
Right.
That's when
Right.
shit happens. That's
Yeah,
so true.
Absolutely.
That's so true. Yeah.
So you said New Year. Hell, maybe we get on the same card, man. You
Yeah, I
know?
would
That
love
would be
to.
badass.
Yeah, that'd be
That'd
dope.
be dope,
That'd be dope.
Badass.
Yeah.
How about
It'll
Thanksgiving,
happen.
man? What are you doing
It'll
for
happen.
Thanksgiving?
So I got my Thanksgiving got kiboshed a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Not because of the governor or anything. I have the family I usually spend time with that lives up in Boston.
Okay.
They're pretty liberal. I think they're still wearing masks around each other.
Oh wow.
Like they're really doing.
And
the
I'm not
thing.
hating on that. I laugh, but I'm not hating on that.
I hate on it a little bit.
Yeah,
I hate on it a little bit. Like, come on, like.
Wouldn't happen in my house, but I don't care what you do in yours.
Yeah, so they were staying up, and then the other day, my uncle tested positive.
Oh shit.
So we were still gonna do we're gonna go up to North Jersey where we always go, but we had that, so I guess we're going down the shore and just gonna,
okay.
you know.
Say down the shore, LBI.
Yeah, we're gonna go down
You
to
got a summer
LBI.
house?
It's my grandparents' house. I grew
Okay.
up there like my whole life, like in the
okay.
summers. Yeah.
So you're in
Thun-
Barnegat Light. You're on the north end.
Barnegat Light.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I
Thunder
I
and Surf?
yeah.
Say what?
Thunder and Surf.
Thunder and Surf.
Isn't that what it's called?
No, oh, you're talking about the casino?
No, the little water park down
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Thunder and Surf, right?
that's down by the Chicken and
Nah.
the Egg, right? That's down Beach Haven, I think, isn't it?
Talking about Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Island. Is that
No,
what you're
not
talking
Fantasy
about?
Island.
Oh, I
No,
thought that's
it's
what you're
called,
talking about.
Thunder and Surf, I think.
I don't know.
Not
what that is.
I don't.
In LBI.
Not in Barnegat Light, at least. Not on this side. I don't know if maybe there's something down on the other side,
Okay.
but I have never heard of Thunder.
Down
and Surf.
72.
I wouldn't know.
Maybe I'm pretty sure it's. What's the little water park? Thunder and Surf. Yeah. My friends own it. Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
In Barnegat Light?
It's
Or,
down
in
72.
in
down
Long Beach
7
Island?
Yeah.
Fantasy Island.
Yeah. It's
Near
right,
Fantasy Island?
yeah.
It's near
yeah,
it?
It's right next
Okay.
to
Oh,
it. Yeah.
shit.
It's right next to it. Yeah.
No shit. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
It's like a little like water park, I think. Yeah.
My buddy's dad.
How
owns
long's that been
Fantasy
there for?
Island.
Fucking long time.
Really?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
damn.
yeah.
Look at me. I don't know. I don't know.
Some new shit, man.
Okay, yeah, thanks for turning me on to some shit.
You got it.
Chicken and the Egg. You been there? That's hard to get into, man.
No. Was it a breakfast place?
It's,
or?
it's like a
Yeah.
legendary breakfast place, but it's tough to get into. It's always packed. It's always lying around the building.
Is it?
Yeah.
The best breakfast place Tom's ever is C&G's.
I heard that.
Banging, dude.
I heard
C&G's?
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
TR.
Well, how long did it take you to get down here today? About an hour?
Like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
wasn't
cool.
bad. Yeah,
It's
wasn't
tough,
bad.
man. We have a lot of guests that want to do the show, and they're out of state, and nobody wants to fly right now, and you know everybody. A lot of
you're
people
not
are
trying to do a
concerned.
Zoom and shit.
Yeah,
right?
we haven't done
talked
it.
about
Yeah.
it. We could definitely pull bigger guests with Zoom.
Sure.
I just did a Zoom yesterday. He's always doing Zoom interviews. It's easy, you know, but I feel like it takes a little of the personability.
Yeah,
out
you
want to
talk to people and like
Right.
see
This
meet them
interaction,
and
It's
I
just
feel like,
weird.
yeah.
Like, I feel like even when we do Zooms all the time, it's just like the fucks with the ebb and flow. You know what I mean? Like, did he stop? And then you go to talk, and all of a sudden they're still talking. It's like, it just fucks with it.
You ever had those where like you're both like your shit's fucking up?
Yeah.
And then you got to
the
do it.
worst.
You spend 45 minutes like trying to get a
like,
10-minute interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's just stressful. That's annoying. It's good problems though.
Yeah, first world
It's
problems.
funny, people. Yeah. Some people probably kill to have those problems.
Right.
Want people that want to interview them.
Oh yeah.
And now it becomes like
you're like, oh man, I want to do this shit.
I remember when I first like started getting maybe the CM Punk fight, I would do every interview.
Yeah.
Everyone. I would say yes to everyone. I didn't care if you were.
That's good though. That's
four
good. That's
followers,
good.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
good though.
Yeah. Now I only do cool shows like this.
We appreciate it, bro. We appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I respect both you guys a lot. Yeah.
No, man,
Yeah, you guys
definitely,
rock,
man.
man.
I definitely love when I see a Jersey guy fighting. You know what I mean? It's
Jersey represents.
yeah,
man.
Jersey represents, bro. Definitely.
Hey, you're
definitely.
one of the forefathers, bro.
Yeah.
You put on for all of us.
Yeah,
all
Jim
of us guys
Jim
coming
Miller-
up,
Jim
man.
Miller
You and
too,
Jim.
bro.
Yeah, Miller
Yeah.
too, for sure.
Jim Miller's, I think he's got the most fights in the UFC
Yeah.
ever, bro. That's
Yeah.
fucking it's impressive, man. So, yeah, you definitely got to carry the torch, you know. So,
Hell yeah. Take that serious, bro.
Yeah.
Jersey
Yeah.
doesn't
Hell
disappoint.
yeah.
I'm from Maine originally, and I think we only got one guy up there. No, we had two actually.
Well, Tim
Man.
Sylvia.
Who's the guy that always wear
Yeah,
the Kangol
Sylvia.
hat? The Irish guy. He actually fought.
Marcus
Marcus
Davis.
Marcus Davis
Yeah,
too. Yeah. But I grew up with Tim Sylvia, so yeah.
Yeah.
You grew up with him?
Good
He's a
dude.
bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's big into hunting now. That's his whole world is hunting. Yeah, so
Does he have his own hunt
he's
channel?
got a hunting channel and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
Oh, that's what's
Yeah.
up.
yeah. I still talk to him pretty regularly.
What about you
Good
guys? Do you
dude.
guys have any other like passions, like stuff like that? Like
I got kids. bro.
that's gonna be mine.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
it's
mine.
not- I mean,
when
I'm not.
get
I
older.
what do I do? The only thing I do other than this is like for a workout, like mountain bike. But I didn't get to do as much as I like to.
You dig
know?
that?
I did. It was fun, man.
All right,
It was
so
fun.
I went.
I think it's fair to say we
I can't rock with that. I was staying. So I started. I trained with Cowboy a bunch. I stayed out on his ranch.
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
love that shit,
Oh yeah.
brother. They like riding bikes in the woods out there.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm the whole time like, don't die, don't fucking fall, don't fall. They're going on rocks and
Yeah,
like down
yeah.
these. Dude, that shit scares the fuck
I
out of me.
love it.
I'm waiting to
I
skin
love
my elbows and knees
Yeah,
and fuck
yeah.
my. Oh,
I
dude.
fall every time.
Do you?
I fall every time. At least once.
You're not worried?
I mean, we know how to fall pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know,
Bro, I'm
that's
waiting.
why I realized what I like stuff, and that's what I realized recently, that I like stuff that forces me to be in the moment. Fighting is you're in wrestling, you're fucking in the moment. You know what I'm saying? You have no
100%.
choice. You have no choice to be in the moment. Riding a motorcycle.
I was just gonna say
Riding a motorcycle.
another passion of ours. We don't do it often together, but he rides, I ride.
Yeah,
We like riding motorcycles.
Ride
I mean, it's
motorcycles?
because I'm fucking scared as shit. 'Cause, you know what I mean? I'm fucking so scared. I'm white knuckling the fucking throttle the whole time.
This guy who is so fearless, man.
Dude, because fearless. Because listen, punches ain't gonna kill me. A fucking
Yeah.
I'm so
4x4.
I'm so comfortable on a bike, right? It's just like second nature to me. But we got on I-95, because we just rode the back roads around
195,
195, and we went out to Trenton, New Jersey. Actually, no, we went to New Hope.
Yeah.
And the look on this guy's face when we were passing like dump trucks and shit on I-95, he looked like he was gonna shit himself.
Dude,
Yeah, I'm dying.
too
I'm
much
like,
of a pussy to
I'm
get
like,
on a
that
bike,
is the
for real.
that is the
Dude,
toughest
that.
guy I know. And if he was like white knuckle,
Yeah, bro, I was fucking nervous.
Fuck
But
yeah,
mountain
should
biking
be.
too, same thing. Like you're fucking flying, you could fall. You know what I mean? That adrenaline. I like that excitement.
I've heard too many scary stories.
Yeah.
I do. You know what? Speaking of in the moment, I did 2 movies this past
Ah,
year.
yes,
out.
I
another
had to do
thing.
2
All my
movies.
questions
Yeah.
I was gonna
What'd you
ask you, I forgot about.
So, the first one, I got to do a Mark Wahlberg movie.
Yes.
Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
with I was training with Cowboy up in Boston,
Uh-huh.
and he was the stunt coordinator or the fight coordinator on this movie. He'd make up the fight scenes, and Joe Schilling brought me out there, made that connection, and Joe's got a whole fight scene in the movie. I'm like, I got a little part. If you blink, you'll miss me. I like break up the fight, but I got to like
That's cool,
talk
though.
with Wahlberg and shit like that. And then this new one I just did, I have like a whole fight scene.
Do you really?
Yeah,
That's
I get
fucking
to call like a
awesome.
girl a bitch in the bar.
Get
and
out.
I got punched her in the face. Yeah, it's cool.
That's cool.
Badass.
It's
Very
cool.
It's
Yeah.
badass, man.
That's just fun too, because at the same time, it's similar to fighting where it's like ready and go, and you can, but no consequences.
Right.
But there are people who,
but it's still nerve wracking as shit though.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's just playing pretend.
If you're just looking if you're looking for a payday though. There are people who have transitioned over. Gina Carano, for example.
Hell yeah.
I mean, she was like the face of girl fighting, MMA fighting, you know what I mean, for a while. Shit, she's been in blockbusters, bro. The other one that was just in a Wahlberg movie, Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey just did, and she had a pretty significant part in that movie, too, sure.
What part?
I forget the name of the movie. 22, yeah.
Ronda, she died quick, bro.
No, come on. That was fairly, for somebody with no.
You know what I heard, honestly?
You know
what I heard, though?
What?
That she was supposed to have a bigger role in that movie. And I think her acting chops were a little so they gave her that smaller role. That's what I heard.
Pop that off for me.
I was in here, take this. I was in a Kickboxer Retaliation or something. I played a commentator in that movie.
Really?
Did you really? No shit. I didn't know this story. Tell this story.
And they filmed it. The scene it was like I guess the final fight scene of the movie. They filmed this scene in the middle of Marlon was fighting for World Series of Fighting at the time, WSOF, and they filmed it in the middle of the fucking like before the main event. You know what I mean? Like in between.
I saw them do that at CFFC like last year or something.
Yeah,
I seen them do that.
I'm cornering Marlon, and then I had to go fucking act before I went to go corner him.
No shit.
You know?
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so
how'd you like it?
It was cool. It was cool. Me and like you tell me to do something, I'm gonna do it. Like remember your lines. I had him fucking memorize. I'm with Henzo. Henzo don't fucking remember nothing. Nothing. Right? He's just fucking. But they had cue cards anyway, so we didn't even need to remember. And then I had to go in. And I'm like Joe Rogan interviewing the guy.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm interviewing. I forget what it was. It's like, what's that move called? And he's supposed to tell me the fucking Terminator. He goes, I don't know. What would you call it? I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You hit me with. I was like, yeah, I called the Terminator. And I made up some shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You hit me with this stuff.
Went off book a little bit.
He went off script. And I'm like, dude, I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Speaking of that, cool. I just saw. It's recent, but Tyson talking about WWE before. Tyson is doing some skit. It was definitely a wrestling skit, and totally like he was supposed to rip his shirt off, and totally fucked it up. Couldn't get his shirt off, couldn't rip it, and then it looked like he totally forgot his line. It was like it was cringe.
Face.
It was a cringe moment.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
But it's like, God bless Mike Tyson. Anything
God
he
bless
does,
him, dude.
I fucking.
When he was in The Hangover,
I'm
he crushed it, bro.
Yeah.
Singing at the end of The Hangover.
Did you ever listen to his podcast?
No. But didn't you have you were on a show or?
No, I went to his ranch though. I've been at his ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
his podcast is great. He's so like introspective.
He really is. Yeah.
He's so like deep and like, bro. It's every time it's like a therapy session. For
right.
him.
He's just real. He's just real.
He's as real as they come.
Yeah.
All the bullshit stripped away.
Sleeve,
it's really it's really cool to see.
It seems like he's a totally different human being than he used to be. He used to be so angry and so.
I don't know though. You hear him recently on Joe Rogan's podcast. Most recent time, he definitely seems like he's not. I mean, he's not angry, but he's fucking
got that hair up his ass.
He's got that fire in him right now.
Yeah.
Dude. I heard him on Rogan's podcast maybe like a year or two ago, and he fucking sounded like two different people on this
he's
shit.
Like, I don't want to awaken my ego. He's talking like, I don't want to do that, and now he's awakening his ego. And is like ready to fight.
Well, he's back in shape. You don't have that big beer belly anymore.
Hell no. He was big, dude.
Yeah,
they showed that picture from 2000 when he was on the probably Hangover. He was big, and he's shredded now. He's definitely on some shit, bro. Come on.
Speaking
of
on the gas.
Probably Jones. Jones got to be on it too.
Why not? Right?
Yeah,
they're not getting tested.
Yeah, they ain't even gonna be a winner, right? You know what I mean?
Fountain of youth, man.
Right?
Fountain of youth.
That pissing me off. There's not gonna be a winner.
I know. That means there's no betting. That's crazy.
I did not know that. How?
Yeah.
Listen, how can't there be a winner if someone clips somebody?
No, they're gonna have prop bets. I bet you, like a knockdown or this and that.
Yeah, but if somebody clips somebody, I mean, come on, they're gonna fire some shots.
No, if someone gets knocked out, the fight's gonna be over, and they're not gonna declare a winner. But we're all gonna know the fucking winner.
How is that not a winner? That's the
it's
very
like
definition of fight.
Type thing where you'll see who won.
But you can't have bets for that because there's really no.
Correct.
What is the point of that? Is this a charity thing?
I think it is actually.
That must be why.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know
why
it's
they're
considered
taking all
an
this
exhibition.
stuff away though.
Yeah.
Like why make it that way?
Right.
Well, we want to see a winner. You
Right,
want to see a
course.
fight. You want to see a winner.
Yeah,
there's
no such thing as a fight without a winner, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of it. It's like playing basketball without a hoop. You know.
Yeah, for real. I hope they fix it. I hope they change something about that.
Doesn't look like it because it's only a few days away. Today's
I just hope they go out there and gunsling,
yeah,
bro.
You know
Fuck
what?
it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they are.
I think
12-ounce gloves, right? 12
Yeah,
rounds?
12.
Someone's gonna clip somebody with a jab, a solid jab or something, and piss them off. They both
Yeah.
have that fire back mentality. Someone's gonna get clipped with a stiff jab and be like, let me fucking unload a big right now. Yeah.
There's no way they're going out. Fuck, yo. They both got pride. They both got egos.
Champions.
Yeah,
Champions.
dude.
Been training
The
their ass
best
off.
of the best. The best of the best and during their time. There's no way they're not
round
fucking,
1 and 2 is going to be super interesting, and then once it gets past that, they're going to start gassing.
Well, yeah. I know. That's the thing, though. We only every clip of Tyson you see is like, bah, 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 like fucking 10-second clips.
Right.
Well, I want to see him pass. What's it going to look like a minute and a half?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's really exciting. That was supposed to be like in September.
Yeah.
And then it moved 2-3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pumped for that.
There are certain fights with certain people that the curiosity factor is so high. You got to watch it. I got to watch that fight.
Where are you guys watching it?
We have an invite to go to some friend's house. If I can get a sitter, I have the kids. I might get a sitter. I don't mind I never get a sitter for my kids, but if they're sleeping,
I could have sworn you thought you were getting it. Didn't you say you were getting it? I could have sworn you said you were getting it. I said, all right, I'll come over.
Maybe.
I mean, so.
I like doing it in the back.
You and the sitter.
I like
the kids.
I like doing it in the backyard. It's too cold to hang out there now.
Sure. Yeah, no, I got a fucking wedding to go to, man. But I'm gonna get out in time for the fight. I'm sure.
Yeah.
No, the wedding too. I'm going to is saying it's no dancing, social distance. Tables are 6 feet apart. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing this?
Listen, I went to one 2 weeks ago, and it was like COVID didn't even. I'm not gonna say the venue. I'm not gonna say nothing, but it was like it didn't even.
God bless him.
It was like it didn't even exist.
Nah, that's how it should be. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. How the fuck ain't gonna stop you from dancing?
Right.
Right.
Everybody was dancing. It was like it didn't exist.
You dance?
I dance, boy.
You dance? Yeah.
I dance. Come on, man. You want to see my moves?
What was his name?
Here we go.
Shit. Well, Mickey, man, it was fucking a pleasure having you down here.
Likewise.
Bro.
It definitely was.
Nice meet you.
No, thank you for.
Nice meeting you, Raj.
Appreciate it, bro. I've been following you for a while now.
Here you go.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for the gift bag as well.
Yeah, of course,
bro, definitely.
My pleasure.
Where can everybody find you?
At Mickey Gall. Mickey like the mouse. MickeyGall.
Yo.
Mickey Gall.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You run out to that, right?
Yeah,
always?
Every time.
Keep that shit, bro. That's
Every
fucking
time.
money, bro. That's
nice,
great.
Thank you.
That's
yeah,
great. I love it. I love it.
Before you leave, you got to sign the board, brother.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'd love to.
Gotta
Thank
get
you.
you
Hey,
out,
it's a real pleasure being here. You guys
we'll do it again,
Jersey
man.
Big brothers.
Absolutely,
Next time
man.
you get a fight or after you win a fight, we'll fucking have you back in. So,
Hell yeah.
all right.
Thank you.
All right, bro.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Got a fan over here.
Peace.